now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Ready? Yeah. I'm ready.
What's good, nation, man? How y'all doing, man? What's good with the world? 50 billion things on YouTube. The fact that you allow me to grace your screen for any amount of time is greatly appreciated. You can be anywhere in the world, but the fact that you chose to be here is greatly and greatly and greatly appreciated. Yeah, man. To the moon, Alice. What's good with everybody, man? Hope all is well. I know it's been bullshit going on. I don't sugarcoat nothing. Y'all know how I get down. Fuck McDaniels. Fuck this team. Fuck this front office. Fuck everything that they're doing, because they're doing everything the wrong motherfucking way. Now, I know a lot of people ain't going to be happy about it. They don't want to hear that. But that's how I feel, man. That's how I feel, man. Most people just happy to have DC gone, right? Bro, you got nothing. You didn't even get a goddamn 7th round pick, bro. Like, you got nothing for a quarterback that could have got you something. But because you treated him the way you treated him, now you fucked over everything. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I got a guest backstage, my co-host for the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all know him very well. He is the founder of Yes Sir Outdoors. He is the CEO of Brown Crackers. He is the chaplain of NWA, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Mr. Twan Suave. What's good with you, Twan?
Hey, I had to change up the name a little bit, you know what I'm saying, for Valentine's Day for all the lovebirds out there, you know what I'm saying. Twan Suave is in the building. Salute to everybody, blessings, you know what I'm saying. Since I am the chaplain, I say blessings to everybody in NWA.
Hey, Pizzle, the only reason, look, so let me jump into it. What's good with you? What's good, man? Salute. Ja, my boy, what's good with you? Ryan O'Connor, salute. NorCal Jesse, what's good with you? Pizzle. So you said no one was going to give us nothing. Here's the reason why no one was going to give us nothing. We showed our hand too early. Showed your hand way too early. Had you just let DC play out the last 2 games, you know what I mean? The NFL would have been like, okay, maybe you would have been able to do something. Maybe he wouldn't have been so motherfucking upset. You know what I mean? But the fact of the matter is, you showed your hand way too early, and you ended up getting fucking nothing for a player that is fucking definitely worth something. You know what I mean? So the title of the show, are the Raiders headed for another carousel of quarterbacks? And my answer is yes. I think we're in another carousel of quarterback time, bro. Because from all reports that I'm hearing, they don't even want Aaron Rodgers. They want that shit fuck out of fucking San Francisco. The nigga who can't stay healthy. What's his fucking name?
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, they fucking want Jimmy G, bro. Look, you say I cover up his shit quarterback play. Whatever. Why? Because I think the defense fucking sucks and we need a better one? Is that why you say I cover up his shitty quarterback play? Because I didn't cover up none of his shitty play this year. So you might want to go back and double check your facts on that, Pizzle. I didn't cover up shit. But I'll tell you the God's honest truth, this defense is fucking garbage. It's trash. And so is Jimmy G. How many times has Frisco threatened to fucking cut his ass or get rid of him or let him loose, bro? Come on, man. And that's what the fucking. Oh, okay. I thought you said me, Pizzle. I thought you said me, Pizzle. I thought you said me. You know what I mean? My bad. I apologize. Thought you were saying me. You know what I mean? I ain't cover up shit this year, bro. You know what I mean? But let's look at it, man. Let's just look at it, bro. What's out there? You know what I mean? What's out there, bro? What's really out there on the market, man? You can't afford Lamar Jackson, nor do they want a mobile quarterback. So that's not going to happen. Jimmy G is Jimmy G is Jimmy G, bro. Like, I mean, if I'm being honest, man, that nigga's trash to me, bro. Always fucking hurt, can't complete a season, bro. I'm good. I don't want to sign up for that. Kenneth Slater, what's good? Gord, my dude, what's good with you, man? Jolie, I see you in the building. What's good? Kevin Hooks, my dude, what's good? Raiders Tell Death, Mr. Took Your Soul, what's good with y'all, man? Salute to Bobby V in the building. What's good? Kojo, what's good with you, man? Nation Nightmare, what's good with you? Salute to you. You know what I mean? Hope all is well. You know what I mean? You know, hey, Carr is better than Jimmy G, bro. Carr is better than Jimmy G. You know what I mean? So Lamar Jackson is out. Aaron Rodgers is out. Derek Carr is out. You know what I mean? What the fuck is left? Those are your top 3 free agent quarterbacks this year. What the fuck is left? Rodgers doesn't want to be here, and you don't want him. So what the fuck is left? I gotta be forced to fucking live out a fucking season with fucking Jimmy G? Are you serious, bro? And then if you don't say, okay, we're not getting Jimmy G, we gonna draft something, right? JT, what's good with you, man? Salute to you, bro. Pull up, JT. You know what I mean? Anybody, actually, Kojo, you in the building, man? Pull up, bro. Come out, come talk. Come holler at me. But don't overtalk me. You know what I mean? Don't overtalk me. It's Valentine's Day. You know what I mean? And yeah, don't overtalk me, man. Sebastian, what's good with you, man? Salute. You know what I mean? Salute to you, NWA in the building for sure. But you know, so let's take those 3 out, right? So now you're talking about drafting the quarterback. All right, so here's the 6 quarterbacks that are worth drafting. And after I give you these names, then I'm gonna give you a little bit of information. And then I'm gonna give you what rounds these guys is in. And then you're gonna take that information, you're gonna understand what I'm talking about, right?
Hey,
let's look at it. Go ahead.
Now, I wanted to jump in before you got into the college, because you talking about free agency. To be honest with you, with what's going on, you know what I'm saying? For me, just my personal thought, Aaron Rodgers is the best option smoking. And if he's not, if it's really the facts that, you know what I'm saying, he doesn't come through, then we're letting the top quarterback in free agency this year walk out the door. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not being biased. This is what this is what those analysts are saying. You know what I'm saying? I just listened to Adam Schefter, and he said DC's market, you know what I'm saying, he's going to be the belle of the ball when it comes to free agency, the top quarterback in this free agency draft, coming up. So if we're letting the best quarterback in free agency leave, then you're stuck with a Jimmy G. And let's factor this in. Yes, Jimmy G does know the offense, but Jimmy G has been in a top 10 defense all his whole career. And where has that taken him? You know what I'm saying? And we're talking about if you're talking about if you're one of those people that say you want to win now, we're in a tough situation. Yeah, and if we're talking about win now, it to be honest with you, is Aaron Rodgers or bust. To be honest, if you're not, if DC is definitely not an option. And
DC
it
is
seems
not an
like
option.
DC is not an option.
It'll cost you $100 million a year to bring DC back. And people are talking, they're yelling and screaming about this $40 million, right? But here's the thing, they don't realize that was 40 million spread over 2 years.
2 years.
It was 33 this year and 7 next year.
And 30 and 33, you guys, it is the market is the market for a veteran quarterback. That's the market value. And I think a lot of people have that misconception of what market value is for a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you're seeing other quarterbacks, and everybody wants to go by performance or whatever. And yes, that does it a little bit, you know what I'm saying, is considered. But when you have the market is 30, 35 plus. Aaron Rodgers was getting what, 50 or 40, something like that, guaranteed. So the market is really about 30 million a year.
Look, the players can call for Aaron Rodgers all they want, but if the front office and the coaching staff don't want him, then they don't want him. They don't give a fuck what the players ask for. It's not their choice. It's the front office's choice. And who they choose that they want to go with, not the players. And Devontae can stand on the table butt ass naked and scream and holler all he wants to. Doesn't make them pick Aaron Rodgers.
And that goes with, and I said this, behind the scenes, but I'm gonna say this out loud. You know what I'm saying? That also goes with, let's say we do get Aaron Rodgers, right? Cool. That means now Aaron Rodgers has to adjust to this McDaniels playbook, because McDaniels is not going to adjust to Aaron Rodgers, which should be the situation.
Yeah.
And I said this is my fear, that we get Aaron Rodgers, and one of the most dangerous offensive plays that they have is the back shoulder pass to DA. And we don't see that because that's not in the McDaniels playbook.
Nope.
So you're still running into a situation, you know what I'm saying, even if we get an Aaron Rodgers, to see if McDaniels is going to be my playbook or fit the player.
Yeah.
Which he should be fitting the player, because that connection he has, that connection that Aaron Rodgers has with Devontae Adams is second to none.
Hey, look.
So,
do they have a good connection? Yes. Do I want A-Rod? Honestly, I don't. I told y'all how I felt about Aaron Rodgers, bro. You know what I mean? Like, he's not a guy that's going to get you to the promised land. He's going to come in and be in the same goddamn spot DC was in. Third best quarterback in the fucking division. Like, and then he's not even guaranteeing you more than 1 year. I don't want to sign up for that. So I don't think there's a quarterback in the free agency market that you can sign. Honestly, I think you're gonna get stuck with Stidham. You're probably gonna end up with Jimmy G, and I don't want none of that. So let's just say they draft the quarterback. So the quarterbacks that are draftable in this year's draft that are worth anything: C.J. Stroud, Bryce Young, Will Levi, Anthony Richardson, Hendon Hooker, Tyson Bonnet, and Lindsey Scott. Right? These are your top 7 quarterbacks. You know what I mean? These are your top 7 quarterbacks. Stroud and Young are projected first round picks, right? Levi and Richardson are projected second round picks. Hooker, Tyson, and Scott are all third round picks. Right? Those are all third round guys, what they call day 3 guys. You know what I mean? So that's third round and beyond. Day 3 guys. That's third round and beyond, right? Now let's look at this. In the last 10 years, 30 quarterbacks have been drafted in the first round, right? Only 15 of them are solidified starters, right? Now, let's move on to the second round. 8 quarterbacks drafted in the last 10 years. 4 of them are solidified starters. So here it is. You're 50-50 again. Now let's move on to the third round and beyond. 75 quarterbacks have been taken in the third round and beyond. Only one of them is a legit starter, and that's Dak Prescott. So let's look at CJ Stroud, a guy who's not going to be there for you. He's not. I don't really see a reason to discuss him. He's not going to fucking be there. But if we did have to discuss him, I'm not trying to take anything away from the young man's game, but he had a trio of wide receivers that knew how to run routes and get open. He didn't really have to do much. He's not that fast, mobile, running the ball. He's not that fast. When he's fluttered and under pressure, he throws with both feet planted side by side. Maybe he pans out, maybe he doesn't. But look, you're 50-50. Either he's going to pan out or Bryce Young's going to pan out. But they're not both going to pan out. It's going to be one or the other. Because out of 30 quarterbacks drafted in 10 years, only 15 are starters in the first round. So you don't get a quarterback in the draft. At least not on day one. At least you don't get one on day one. Let's move to the second round. Your options are Will Levi and Anthony Richardson. And Will Levi actually could slide to a day 3 guy. So that means you only have one quarterback, truthfully, worth looking at. So I mean, even if let's say a Young, right? You really think Bryce Young's going to be there at 7? If he's the better quarterback between him and CJ Stroud, you think he's going to be there at 7? And are you willing to really trade up, to get him with draft capital? Well, look, I'm going to tell you right now, in order to move up to get a CJ Stroud or a Bryce Young, it may cost you a Max Crosby. Are you willing to pay that price? It's not just going to cost you draft picks. It may cost you Max Crosby as well. Is that a price you're willing to pay? Be honest. Matt, you can't pick up Hooker on a day 2 because he's a day 3 guy. I'm just saying. Is that a price you're willing to pay? To move up to get a CJ Stroud may cost you a Max Crosby. Look, J-Dog, Crosby ain't the one that... Look, if a team calls and says, hey, we'll take that trade, but you got to throw in Max Crosby, is that a price you want to pay? I don't think you do, because I don't. I'll tell you that right now, bro. I don't.
You talking about the only thing we got on defense?
As it stands right now, one of 3 things that we have on defense.
Who are the other people on defense?
Oh, man, come on, man. Don't play my boy Meek to the left, bro. Y'all niggas gonna put some respect on my boy Meek name, bro. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna put some respect on my boy Meek name, bro.
Who else we got on defense?
Well, I'm just saying, bro.
Hey, Hey,
And
the last time I checked, it was Max Crosby and them.
hey,
Crack
look,
Max Crosby and them.
hey, it's Max and Robinson in them. It's Max Robinson in them, bro. It's Max Robinson in them, bro.
Man,
That's
come on now. No,
man.
hey, I do like Meek. I got mad respect for Meek, but I'm just saying, like,
I know,
it,
I
it,
know.
it
He ain't in the top echelons
yeah,
of a Max Crosby, but still,
yeah, he
you gonna
Mac,
put some.
it's
Yeah,
Max
I'm not
Crosby.
gonna. I'm never gonna play my boy to the left, man. After him coming through and doing exactly what I said he was gonna be able to do, bro. Yeah, I mean, I'm never gonna play Brody to the left, man, ever.
Hey, I was
Even though
pulling
he
for
don't
him. You know what I'm
respond to my
saying?
messages about doing my show, I'm never gonna play him to the left, bro.
When everybody was trying to kick him off the 53, I said he deserves a spot. I didn't know he was going to do all that, but I knew he
I
deserved a
did.
spot.
I knew it. But that's not the point. That's not what we're here to talk about. We ain't here to talk about no goddamn defense tonight. We here to talk about this motherfucking carousel of quarterbacks that we are getting ready to go through, bro. We are getting ready to go through another carousel of quarterbacks. Cool Kev, what's good with you, man? Salute to you, J Dog. What's good, man? Raider Paul, my dude, what's good? Salute. You know what I mean? Look, I'm just saying, bro. A carousel of quarterbacks is what I see in the future. I see us going down the fucking line of picking quarterbacks and it not fucking working out. And I feel like it's going to be that way until Josh McDaniels is gone, bro. I told you, I'm giving him till week 7 because I'm already not impressed. You could have gotten something for Derek Carr had you played your cards right. It was 2 games, bro. You showed the rest of the NFL that you didn't really want him, so there ain't no reason for me to call you and put no money up. Why would I do that? You don't want him? And people are saying, "Oh, DC is being stubborn." The fuck? Wouldn't you be? See, that's the thing. People tend to take themselves out of real life. You know what I mean? People tend to take themselves out of real life, man. Sometimes you got to put yourself in the same situation. Why would I want my new team to give up draft picks to get me when I could just walk away scot-free? You owe me $5 million. You know what I mean? You keep the rest. I walk away scot-free. I'm good. I mean, let's be honest. You know what I mean? Let's just be honest, bro. You could have got something, anything at all. But to get nothing for a player that's worth something, bro, I don't see how people can stand behind McDaniels and Ziegler and say that they're making the right choices. They're not. They're not. I guarantee you tomorrow, when ESPN and everything air in the morning, I guarantee you they rip this fucking staff a new one, bro. How the hell do you let DC walk out of the building and get nothing in return? Hey, look, Fizzle, you're thinking with your anger and your dissatisfaction for Derek Carr, bro. But you're not thinking in a whole as a fan, you know what I mean? And wanting to get better. I don't mind that people don't like DC, but when it starts to cloud your judgment of this team getting better, that becomes a problem. You know what I mean? And this team could have actually got better. I mean, we could have picked up something. Red Light 79. Hey, look, I would love to have faith in the GM, but I feel like I don't, because he gave his best friend a job he didn't fucking deserve. That's a red flag for me, man. He gave his best friend a job he didn't deserve. Florida boy, I've been saying that for months, bro. I've been saying that for months, Florida boy. You know what I mean? He is not a head coach, bro. He is an offensive coordinator. And he needs to go coordinate some shit. Ain't that what LL told the Crozier in Any Given Sunday? You're a coordinator, Crozier. Go coordinate some shit. You know what I mean? Go coordinate some shit, bro. What up, man? You back?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Okay. Hey, link right there, Gabe. You know what I mean? The link right there, man. So the contract was a mistake. The contract was a mistake, but the contract had to be given in order to get Devontae in the building. That's why they gave DC that contract, bro. That contract had to be given in order to get Devontae Adams in the building. I believe it was a stipulation on something that Devontae Adams required. Hey, look, that's what we're saying. You know what I mean, Bryant? Look, I get it. People are happy that DC's gone. That's fine. I understand. But you can't block your vision of your team getting better. And letting him just walk away doesn't help us get better. You know, it doesn't. Unfortunately, it just does not help us get better, man. And build a defense, man. We've been asking for that for years, bro. I don't think that's ever going to happen. I would love to see it happen, but I don't think that's ever going to happen, man. I don't think we'll ever have a defense like we did back in the day. Unfortunately, man. Josh McDaniels is doing the same thing to the Raiders that he did to Denver when he traded Jay Cutler and Brandon Marshall. Hey, yep, exactly. Balboa, my dude, what's good with you? Salute to you, man. Salute. Hope all is well. Kenneth Slater says, "Pound, fuck, I hope Niners don't get DC. I will be pissed." Look, he can go anywhere he wants to go, man. You know what? You know what's gonna piss me off? If DC goes somewhere and flourishes, bro. If he goes somewhere and flourishes and balls the fuck out, let's just say he wins a Super Bowl in the next 3 years, bro. You let a Super Bowl winning quarterback walk off for fucking nothing. He gave you everything he got. You walked off for fucking nothing. And had you just did it the right way and let the man play out the last 2 games and then decide to trade him in the offseason when everybody is pleased and copacetic and shaking hands, then maybe you get something in return. Yeah, but because you didn't do it that way, and the man, you hurt that man, bro. You hurt that man. You basically told him the 9 years that he was here and gave you everything he had meant completely fucking nothing to nobody. It don't help, though. It don't help if you got somebody in that's worse, right? It doesn't help if you have a quarterback that is worse than the quarterback you let walk. I'm just saying, J-Dawg. You know I love you to death, bro, but come on, man. Let's be honest. If the quarterback you have now is worse than the quarterback you let walk away, how does it get better? It doesn't. It doesn't. It can't. It's not possible. Honestly. Ladies and gentlemen, got another special guest backstage, another co-host of the evenings. You know what I mean? He had to do his thing, you know what I mean? It's that Valentine's Day. Hope everybody had a swell Valentine's Day. Hope you got your wives gifts and ain't nobody mad at you. Hopefully they got y'all something. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my cousin, my fam bam, my my homeboy, my compadre, the motherfucking king of 420 in Southern California, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only Mr. Raider Gabe. What's up, Gabe?
Man. Chilling.
Yes, sir.
How you guys, man? How you guys?
It's good, man.
It's car news, man. The car news. One last day of car news for now. Oh no, that's always gonna be an issue. You know what I mean? It's always gonna be a topic because
Yeah.
he wore the silver and black. You know what I mean? And he wore it for 9 years. He gave us great years. He gave us some so years, but he was always a solid player for the organization. We didn't the organization didn't help him out much. You know what I mean? They gave him help last year, yeah, but coach was just off. Him and the coach, chemistry was off. That shit was just I mean, it's time to turn the page, and I wish fucking Derek Carr well and everything, but it's fucked up that we didn't get nothing from him. I think it's just because the stupid organization. That was one thing for sure. I blame McDaniels is because you guys got scared and fucking said supposedly, okay, you don't want to risk injury. I mean, this dude has only got really, and he's played through injury, and he's never really gotten hurt. So you could have waited the last 2 games and at least gave him, the league some sort of, like just being like, oh, what are they gonna do with him? You know what I mean? Just at least some sort of idea. What are they gonna do with him so that at least they can offer something? You know what I mean? They showed their hand way too early. That's like fucking showing your heart, like your hand of poker when the fucking game barely starts and shit. Dog, it's like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Why would you rest them like that? Now teams know for sure he don't need to do what he just needs to fucking get released and go to whatever team he wants. And I don't blame him for fucking doing what he did. Not letting us get fucking trade picks or whatever. Said he wouldn't do it because I would do the same thing, dog. I mean. That's in that situation I would do the same thing, but you know what I mean. Then again, too, I'm a Raider fan, so I'm gonna be like, hey, Carr, hey, hopefully, you fucking go wherever you go. You mean you do good and everything like that because you always be a Raider, but fuck, hey, I hope we beat the shit out of you when we play you. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Because I mean, as long as the Raiders play, I'm shit. I'm always gonna be a Raider. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, Gabe. I feel the same way. I feel like, they played their cards wrong, what I'm saying, in the situation. You always want teams to, inquire, what I'm saying, about your guy.
Need some sort of mystery. Need some sort of mystery,
And they removed all of that, what I'm saying, by the moves that they made. And for those that feel like, oh, DC messed up and said that, he's not going to take the trade or whatever. He's going to lose money. He's not going to lose money. You're not going to lose money when you're the top quarterback in the upcoming free agency. You know what I'm saying? When you're the top quarterback, you can demand your money. And if it is that he was getting the 33 from us next year, he can get 33 in the market. You know what I'm saying, from another team. You know what I'm saying? Whoever he decides to sign with. It might even be more than that, just because he is that top quarterback that's going to be coming out of free agency.
Yeah, they just played their cards way wrong, though. They're dumb in benching him the last 2 games, and then him not even showing up to the building. It was over. It was over at that moment. You knew it was over. You know what I mean? We talked about it the next day when it came out. You know what I mean? We fucking already knew the Carr era was over.
So in actuality, people were saying it saved us like $35 million. Actuality, it did not save us $35 million. It saved us $28 million. Let's just be honest. He was only going to get 33 this year. We gave him 5. That saves us 28. Then the other 7 wouldn't even came into fruition until next year. He would have been playing on a $7 million contract next year.
Yeah, just
super team friendly, bro. Super team friendly, bro.
And that was the same contract. And let's put this into perspective. Let's talk about his first contract that he got that was supposed to allow room for Khalil Mack to come in here. He was friendly in that contract, and then he was friendly again in this contract because guess who got signed? Max Crosby got signed. Renfro got signed. Waller got signed.
Actually, his first contract with the re-sign did not allow for Khalil Mack. He didn't leave any money on the table. He took his money in the first deal, and that's what he said he made his mistake. And that's why he started taking friendly deals after that, because when he lost Khalil, he was like, well, damn, I guess I took all the money and I didn't realize it. You know what I mean? That's
I think the Khalil situation though, Khalil didn't even want to play for Gruden. Like he didn't want to play. Like all those reports saying that he didn't even want to take his phone calls and shit like that. Like when he was trying to get like him to negotiate to get get him back on the team and shit like that. Like he wasn't even supposed to be taking his phone calls and shit like that. So I was like, I don't think Mac liked that move. You know what I mean? That especially because Mac was getting rid of everybody. He came in getting rid of everybody and shit like that. So it was just like fuck. And Mac didn't want to play for him. And the fact that there was not that much money left on the table.
And look, and that's why I'm saying we getting ready to be in for a world of hurt, bro, on this quarterback carousel thing, bro. I got a feeling we're getting ready to go down a path of shit quarterbacks for quite some time to come. You know what I mean? Did I forget Stidham versus the Niners? No, I didn't forget. He lost. I remember that. I remember he lost.
Yeah, we gotta.
I've seen DC go out and do the same fucking shit, bro. Fucking perform outlandishly, bro, and fucking lose. That means nothing to me, bro.
Chiefs game.
All I care about is dubs. You know what I mean? I've been saying that, and I'm gonna continue to say that. I don't give a fuck who the quarterback is. I just want wins, but you can't get wins with a soft ass defense. And you can go look at all the fucking media outlets, bro. Our defense is terrible. Could they be better? Yes. How? You know what? That's not for us as fans to decide, bro. We have our say-sos. We have our wish lists.
Suggestions.
We have our suggestions, our wants and needs. But that's up to the coaching staff, man. They're the ones that make the decisions, right?
Yeah.
And they haven't been making great decisions, dude. Let's just be honest, man. If these were your children, bro, would you be sitting around saying the same shit, or would you be telling them, man, you're making terrible fucking decisions? You gonna let them keep going down the path of destruction?
He made horrible decisions and late in games. Didn't make adjustments. He was just, and then sometimes when he would have things going, he would go away from it, and it was just like I don't know what the fuck was going on, dog. It was just a fucking fucked up season all the way around, dog. It was just I don't know what the fuck was up with. That's why for some reason I always thought like. I'm not gonna I don't want to bring up conspiracies and all that bullshit, but like I always thought the fix was since the beginning, dog. Like once you seen like that little shit where he kind of didn't want Carr like as the quarterback, dog. Like sometimes you would like it was almost like not sabotage, but not putting him in situations to win, dog. Like you know what I mean? Like knowing that okay, I'm gonna make him run this place so that way, you know what I mean? It's just. Something that shit he knew it wasn't gonna work, or something that he knew that DC was gonna have to fucking work a miracle to get out of, or I don't know, dog. I just always thought the fix was in with that shit. I don't think he ever thought Carr was gonna be the dude. Not ever thought. I thought after maybe like the third or fourth game, after the Saints game, I think that's when he made up his mind, and he was like, "Nah, fuck that." And it was what was horrible is just that like you go on the rest of the year, you know what I mean? It's just. The move, if the move was gonna be made, it should have been made then. You know what I mean? But you go to the last two games of the season when you should have not showed your hand by then. By then, you should have just waited.
What's up, Gilbert? What's up, Raider Chris? Gravy in the building, Valley Podcast. What's good with you, Blacks Mob? Salute to you. Hope all is well. Did I miss anybody? If I missed you, man, I apologize. You know what I mean? I did say Gilbert, right? Boy Gilbert in the building. AR, what's good? Hey, Adriel Ramirez. I don't want to screw your name up, man. Hey, Ramirez, what's good with you, man? Salute to you.
Adriel.
See, hey, look, thank you, Gabe. Thank you, Gabe. You know what I mean? I got an education, but it stopped the second year of college. It stopped in the second year of college, bro. I got tired of reading this shit. 5-star, my dude. What's good with you, man? Salute to you. Said F Car homeboy is acting like Brady, like baby Matt Ryan, a future Hall of Famer, got benched and he stayed with the team.
Man, I don't think. I think it was
DC
more.
wasn't staying here, bro. The Raiders weren't going to let him stay here, and he wasn't going to stay here.
And I
It
don't
wasn't
even
going
think.
to happen.
I think it was a mutual decision. I think McDaniels didn't want Carr in the building after that either, dog. He didn't want a distraction for Stidham and shit. You know what I mean? He just like after that, I think it was a mutual decision. I don't think he was acting like more of a baby, but I think it was more of just like, fuck that, they're gonna bench me. This is the end of my time. They're not gonna put me back in for no matter what. They're not gonna put me back in because they're not gonna risk injury. They already made that shit clear. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like I'm not gonna be on this team no more. I mean, I would be salty as fuck, dog. Like, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, but I'd be salty as fuck. I mean, you got to put yourself in that situation. I'd be salty as fuck. No matter, I know I'm a Raider fan and all that shit, but you got to put yourself in that situation. Take the fandom away. You're a player for the organization, and that shit's happening to you at the time. No matter what the situation of like your play that year, you're always gonna feel like you got done dirty. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry. I'm usually positive, but I just don't understand how people expect a honeymoon after somebody gets fired.
Yeah, it's like
You got fired
on his day off.
How many people love their job after they got fired? What's the thing that you say after
For real, though. I'll be like, fuck that job.
After you get fired, what do you say about that job?
Fuck that job.
Do you say that was the happiest place on earth? No, you don't. You say F that job. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have burnt that down, or I wish I would have threw some papers before I walked out. Like, so why are we mad that in his contract it said that he could do exactly what he just did, and people are still in their feelings about it?
That's what I mean. I don't blame. I don't blame him for nothing.
It was in his contract. So if it was in his contract, then who do we need to talk to about that?
Like, who have you ever seen get benched and like they're happy about it? You know what I mean? It's like,
you know,
and then you not just benched. You're pretty much you got fired that day because they're told they they're not gonna pick up basically your contract. I know those talks had to have had that conversation in it where they told them, you know what, we're not gonna, they probably told them back then, your time is done here, man. You know what I mean? You don't have to come into the office. You know what I mean? To avoid distraction. It's just I don't fucking blame him 1 second, dog. I mean, fuck it. I mean, but I understand when people say, you know what I mean? If you want to say fuck Carr now that he's on another team, I mean, I'm like, yeah, because he's on the other team and he's the opposition. But I mean, as far as like he did us wrong or anything like that, like I don't. There's no way. There's just no way, dog. That's just
motherfucking business, man. It's a motherfucking business, and if you renege on the contract, nothing says I gotta hold up my side of the deal. I don't have to hold up my end, bro. So just let me go. Look, like I saved you money. I didn't help you get better, but I did save you some money. I called Geico for you. 15 minutes, save you 15%.
That's the one thing about football, though. Like those guys, they're not like basketball or fucking baseball or shit like that, dog. You get fucking cut on the day, like that 3-day window, and like say he was hurt. Ain't no team picking him up. You know, if he would have got hurt before those 2 games. Ain't no team picking him up, and then he's done. You know what I mean? In football, like it's like he's got to look out for himself, bro. Like he ain't gonna fucking like they pull out of contracts all the time. You know what I mean? In football, owners pull out of contracts all the time. They just people get released left and right, but nobody fucking says, "Hey, fuck that fucking owner. He did this guy wrong or whatever." Like it's just the business, bro. That's just the way it is. I mean, he ain't gonna do any favors when you get fired. Period.
J Dog, I'm sorry. I'm looking at this chat. J Dog, you have to understand that what DC got paid was the average of a veteran quarterback even though you want to say, even for those that are like, oh, he got 100 mil, that's how much it costs to have a veteran quarterback on your team.
It
Flat
is
out.
125 mil over 9 years.
That's salary. And there's people that have jobs out there these days that get
Oh,
paid that much with their salary. That's
there's
just how much
quarterbacks
it
making
costs to play
$500
the
million,
position.
bro, in 7 years.
Yeah.
Mahomes' fucking price tag is ridiculous, bro.
Then he said like a $450 million contract.
Yes, bro, over 5 years.
It's $500 million, though.
Bro, I think he just got an extra $27 million in his check for winning the Super Bowl.
That's fucking crazy, bro. Like that's the we got to fucking get to like it's Carr didn't do us wrong, bro. It's just that shit's just business. The way the NFL works, bro. Every day this shit happens. He's a high profile player. He was the franchise quarterback, and he did do right for us. And I know people expected more about him like this year and everything, but that's why he's such a problem. Like not a problem. I mean, that's why he's such a topic in the nation because he was so popular, because he was good for us, and you know, in our thing. Yeah, he fucking his time came to an end because the marriage was wrong. Like I said, weeks back, the marriage was done from the beginning. They're like this. They went into this shit all wrong. They didn't go into this shit, trying to be compatible with each other. They just fucking were just like, fighting each other at every step they can, bro. Like it was a bad relationship from the beginning. And I think Carr will do good, in another organization where he can get somebody like like the Jets. I know the Jets is, some people say because of the cold and all that shit, but he did good with Todd Downing. You know what I mean? And they just signed him. So it's like, I can see him there. I can see him with the Saints. And I mean, those two teams have good defenses. So I can see him, succeeding, dog, if he gets to the right situation. But I'll tell you one thing: if we play them, I'm going to be for sure being like, "Fuck that!" Hey, I hope we intercept them 5 times. You know what I mean? But it's like, I mean, he's gonna have a good situation, I think.
And I think that's even more of a reason why he said that I'm not accepting this Saints situation, because what he would have to do is actually hurt the Saints by taking their picks, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying, taking their money and the things that they actually need to build that team, you know what I'm saying, they wouldn't be able to do it. So for him to hit the free agency, now he's able to go to a team that's more established, that has more, you know what I'm saying, more options and all of that, on top of the money that he can get from that team. You know what I'm saying? The Saints
I also,
are
yep.
you know what I'm saying, are a dumpster fire. And we've been saying it for the longest on, you know what I'm saying, every year on how we were surprised on how they continue to retain players and everything else with how they're in their cap hell. You know what I'm
I
saying?
just
So
I just think he knows. He took that meeting with the Saints and that one meeting with the Saints as a filler. Like, let me go test out what teams, like let me, because I know he had those conversations to where like, okay, if you guys are trading for me, this is going to be the situation. But if I could be able to get released, what do you guys think? You guys could my number is on the market. So he went to go test that out, and I think he liked the number that they threw out there. I think he liked the number that they said, you know what, you're still worth this much because you're still a market quarterback. You know what I mean? You're a fucking market dollar quarterback. So I think he's gonna get his 40 million either way. He's gonna get a signing bonus wherever he goes. So it was to his benefit. Why the fuck is he gonna do us a favor when when we ended the way we did, and he's gonna be able to go get another signing bonus and still make probably about the same amount of money? It just
and
don't make sense. You know what I mean? It would just be dumb on his side.
and he
And
could
it's not,
and he could still go back to the Saints. You know what I'm saying? The Saints
yeah.
could still sign him, but you know what I'm saying. Now he's not hurting them by taking their #1 draft pick. You know what I'm saying? That they may really need on that. You know what I'm saying, to help. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they got over there, like that they like you said, he talked to his agent and said, "Hey, what am I going to get out there on the market?" But also he might have talked to the Saints and said, "Hey, you know what I'm saying, if I do come over here, what can you bring over here? You know what I'm saying? What moves are you going to make? You know what I'm saying? So that we can get to where we need to get to." You You know what I'm saying? So they had that conversation too.
Hey,
Yeah,
look.
he's
So
gonna.
for me, I'm on the side of look. I don't care what he did, bro. He's not our quarterback anymore.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? He's not our quarterback anymore. He hasn't been our quarterback since the end of the Pittsburgh game.
The day after.
So, our boy Milka Breezy, look, you say you want Stroud or Young. Here's the problem: you got to
Ugh.
trade up to get both. And I know you came in a little late, and I said this, bro. To trade up to get a CJ
Ugh.
Stroud may cost you a Max Crosby. Are you willing to pay that price? DP Mothersucker, what's good with you, man?
If you use the fucking support, like, cause they send there was a thing in the chat on the private chat, right, where he said there's like a point system that they use in the draft room, right, and it fucking in order for us to jump up to the fucking 3 or like the 4 spot or like somewhere in the top 5, it's gonna have to take us first of all our switch. They're gonna get the 7, we're gonna get the fucking 4 or 3, whatever. Then we're gonna have to give up our second, either this year or next year, or third next year, this year or next year, and then maybe a late round, 5th round pick or something like that. Fuck that. I ain't willing to fucking trade up 4 spots to do that. You know what I mean? And that's supposedly the point system that they use in the war rooms in the fucking draft room. Supposedly, I mean that's what that was. That supposedly that's the shit that they use as a meter. Not, of course they don't go by it exactly, but like a meter. That's just crazy. I would if he slips to 7, if one of them slips to 7, whew, that's gonna be a tough one. Will
I
you
doubt
take
that we will, but real quick, ladies and gentlemen, controversy is in the building. Controversy is in the building. I love when this brother pulls up. I love when this brother pulls up because it's so much fun. I enjoy it. Even though it seems like I don't sometimes, I really enjoy it. Ladies and gentlemen, my fam from the LAC, now living in the AZ, the one, the only, Mr. JT. What's up, JT?
Controversy.
What's up, fellas?
What's up, fam?
All right. So, kind of got something confirmed. So, yeah, I want to hear some really, really. Well, you know what? It's not upsetting, but it's going to piss some of y'all off. Y'all want to hear something funny?
I love to hear something funny.
It's going to make you mad, though.
hit it?
I can't get no more pissed off than I already am about them not getting nothing.
All right. Well, guess what? I found out somebody had called DC because he was going to waive something for us. He was still going to do us a solid. Want to guess who called him?
Nope, I don't want to guess. Go ahead.
Guy by the name of J.C. Treader. If you don't know who that is, he is the president of the National Football League Players Association. And why he called is because it would have made the PA weaker with their upcoming CBA negotiations. To have the number one free agent waive the no trade clause they fought so hard to get in this contract. Breaking news for you motherfuckers out there. So, from what I possibly had, this part hasn't been confirmed, but what I think was going to happen, we were going to get 2 seconds. And they're really looking into from what I'm going to hear, they were going to try and use that to negotiate for next year's number 1. And y'all know who's coming out next year. So just to let everybody know, y'all heard it from me.
JC Treader, huh? That bastard.
But I'm gonna be honest, he's doing what's
Yeah, I
best.
mean, I'm just saying. I'm just
But
fucking
no,
around.
I told
mean,
y'all, I
it's good for
tried
them.
to tell y'all
It's
they were
good for
not.
their bargaining. You know what I mean? It's good for their bargaining
They
because
have
now,
to,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
because his job is to protect the players and what they negotiate for,
And the
and
CBA is
that's
coming
what.
up. And the
Hmm.
CBA is coming up. So it's like they're gonna come into negotiations to where they're gonna make that a bigger deal. I mean, if they told him not to waive it, that means they're gonna make it an emphasis in like negotiations. You know what I mean? To where like
It would have weakened every other player's negotiation effort. Every single NFL player would have been
He'd been the most
weakened.
hated player in the NFL by all players. He'd have been the most hated player in the NFL by all the players.
And everyone in the NFLPA would have gotten fired. No one would have been reelected because they allowed that to happen. And they said, hey, that's why this was taking so long. And there was just no response from nobody because they were talking and it was kind of favorable. It was going to work out for everybody. And JC Treader and DeMarcus Smith was like, we can't let that happen. They had to axe it, even though it was going to be a good deal. They had to axe it for what's best for the Players Association because they're already upset with the league and the league owners for the last CBA that they got. And this would have crippled their argument. Your number one free agent in the offseason waives his no trade clause after we argued for it all last season. And that's why I was so adamant and pissed off and trying to tell you motherfuckers, y'all some tards for thinking that they were just going to allow that to happen or we were just going to get some for benching somebody.
yeah, that was a bad move. They showed their cards way too early. That was stupid. Didn't
People
need
have
no
sources,
mystery.
J-Dub. People got
Didn't
sources.
need no mystery. Nothing.
Mhm.
Well connected people. Remember, I told y'all that Devontae Adams was set in stone, and it was going to happen. Everybody's like, no, and I kept telling you, my sources telling me the shit is set in stone.
Yeah.
Not
People
a
need to
new way.
people got to understand that the world is small, man. And with how everything moves now, information is just out there. It's a simple conversation, man. If you really
You gotta
want to
be
know
tapped in.
people,
That's
if
it.
you
You just gotta
really
be
want to
tapped in.
get tapped in, just go to a country club, man. You don't got to be a member to walk into a country club and just go get some food. And you're going to run into people. You simply could just ear hustle just by sitting down, eating, just going with your laptop. You could act like you did. Never mind. I'm trying to give y'all a game, but y'all just too
Don't
fucking
do it. No, don't do
dumb.
it.
Y'all just dumb. Y'all don't get it. It's simple negotiating, man. Networking. But like it's just too easy, and y'all think all these guys in the NFL or all these guys, excuse me, all these people on TV for these networks. What do you think they do? They're doing the same thing we're doing.
So,
Just
so,
on a
so
grander
you,
scale.
so,
You don't think I wasn't talking to people out here in fucking Arizona?
There was a lot of motherfuckers out there last weekend.
Y'all could have went to Vegas and still talked to people. You all could have colluded with other players and said, "Hey, come over to the Raiders." That's collusion. Even as a fan, that's colluding. That shit was happening this whole fucking weekend and just happening today. The last few people are leaving tomorrow. There's still a couple of them out here. There's still a couple of people out here. We could have got Kyler Murray, y'all. Kyler Murray was on the board, and they're going to give us a pick.
I'm good.
I know you're good, but I'm just saying that was on the board.
I'm all right. I don't want that.
But I'm just saying, I know. But I'm just saying, we could technically,
That was smart on their behalf.
if
That
Ziegler
was
would have,
real smart for them not to do that.
yeah, if Ziegler would have played his cards right, we could have got the number one pick next year, y'all. We could have had 3 2s, 3 second round picks Well, we would have had this year's second and next year's second. We could have gave it up for next year. We could have gave up a first and a second for next year to get the number one pick.
But you don't know who's going to have the number one pick next year.
It don't matter. You're giving up a first and a second. They take that easily. You're giving up your first and your second just to get their number one and possibly take their number 4 or number 5 as a consolation?
Mm-hmm.
So you telling me DC who takes
Yeah.
one for the team
DC
took
is still
one
going
for
to.
still
What?
took one for the team?
Why do you think his brother? Why do you think he ain't been saying shit really? He's just been liking shit on Twitter. Why do you think his brother hasn't been saying nothing? All of a sudden he's just gonna get quiet out of nowhere.
Taking one for the team.
But DC's such a bad guy though, man.
Of course, Sean Payton was gonna say that King Gibby. I mean, he's on the fucking same division now.
Man, if people on tampering started as soon as teams were outside, as soon as teams are not in the playoff picture no more, they're already tampering. Hey, what do you want?
Yeah, it's like, of course, Sean Payton's gonna say that shit to look for other teams. You don't want him in the same division.
Sean Payton was tampering this whole offseason when he was talking.
Oh, he wants them but he wants them there.
On the Colin Cowherd show, no? He was on the Colin Cowherd show.
As soon as you make any type of mention, any type of contact he had with players after that would be considered collusion. Because you could show a network of information of conversations he had, and you could make an argument. He was
Yeah, he was talking about how he could fix
he's going to come
how
back.
he could fix Russell Wilson. He was talking about how he could fix Russell Wilson and all this shit. Like, I mean, that's just obviously like, giving the organization that shit has to be like kind of like tampering, right? Like, fucking what the fuck?
No, it's sending messages to players, subliminal messages. Yeah. Hey, don't leave because I could possibly be coming. Just wait, and people will probably hold off on talking.
Look,
so
people are going to talk. I mean, that's just the nature of being. It's a conversation. If I sit down to have drinks with you, smoke a cigar in the privacy of wherever we're at, whatever I say, it was what I say. You know what I mean? I didn't put no contract on the table. You didn't sign anything. You just heard a conversation in passing. You know, that's all it. I mean, is it illegal? Yes, but does everybody do it? Of course.
It's not
illegal.
Only thing
the NFL is looking for is hard evidence, facts. I can't prove you had a conversation, but if you write something down and there's some signatures, well, I got a whole lot of proof.
I think they'll find something when they want to find something.
No, I don't even think it's like that. No, it's not even that. Just don't make the shit look bad to where I got to discipline you.
And I agree with that. But I think when they try to go make even the NFL not know about it or anything like that, like try to do shit like that, like I think the NFL, that's when they'll be like,
no, but Gabe, just pay. You gotta pay attention, Gabe. The NFL doesn't do shit until a story leaks.
Yep.
So now it's like, fuck, I gotta roll out of bed with my hot model that I've been sleeping with, and now I gotta, you messing up my quality time.
New York, like Roger Goodell, I gotta fly to New York, NFL offices. I gotta do all these meetings. Like I know, dog. Like I know that when fucking that has to be in every business, it's gonna be like that. You know what I mean?
That's why John got hit so hard, because when that got leaked, they had to come down with the hammer.
Had to.
They have to.
They
especially in this climate, especially in this, what climate we're in. The remarks he made and all that shit. That was like that shit had to be done pronto. Like,
yeah, and that's why Snyder still got a team, because his suppression team is crazy, man.
It's
he put in some big dough.
By that Bulldog bread. I want him fired, bro. They received no compensation for Carr. You know what I mean? Now I gotta give him the off season, but I'm telling y'all, I said I give him till week 7, and if he's 1-6, bro, I want him out of here.
Oh yeah.
If he's 1-6 at week 7, bro, I want him out of here, bro.
I agree with that, but
I agree with that. 1-6, fuck yeah.
I've been
But
hearing decent
real
things
quick,
about Ziggler though. 30.
hold up, real quick. Hold
I
on.
think we're gonna draft good,
Hold on,
dog.
hold on,
I mean,
hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, we got another guest backstage. I want to bring him out real quick before we continue on in our conversation. And 107 people watching. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to you.
hit the like.
If you're new, as I always say, you know what I mean? You're new to the channel. Hey, look, 50 billion things on YouTube. The fact that you allow me to grace your screen is greatly appreciated. You could be anywhere in the world. You could be watching anything in the world. The fact that you let your eyes be shown to hear and let me be seen with my panel. Appreciate you in the utmost, truthfully. Ladies and gentlemen, my boy, my brother, my homeboy, my cousin, whatever you want to call him, man, representing that Bulldog City of Fresno, my boy, the one, the only, Mr. Dirt E. Low. What's up, Low?
What up? I was
How you
dead
doing?
asleep.
Away.
What up? That way. I was dead asleep, bro. No bullshit, right? And I woke up and something just told me, it's like, JT's out here talking shit. I had to get up.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, but I got mind control for
What up,
people. I'm
Chuck?
telling you, man, I got mind control over Debo.
Stupid. Nah.
Nah, man, I'm not gonna. I have mixed feelings about that when he hit me, man. I'm still mixed because I don't like SC, but I'm gonna give it to you. Caleb Wilson. Hey, from what someone confirmed with me, yeah, he the truth, dirty. He might go back to back. He might go back to back.
Who, Caleb?
Yeah, and we possibly would have had a chance to easily solidify that number one if we would have hit with that deal.
Bro,
Okay, so how much truth
That's why I'm mad. That's why I'm mad.
Let me go on record right now as stating I said it the day after. This dude's gonna go back to back fucking Heisman trophies, bro.
That's gonna be historic if he does it, though.
He's gonna go
It's gonna be hard,
Heisman
man.
trophies, bro.
Hey man, his margin for mistakes is very low. If he gets two losses, they gonna take it from him.
Oh yeah,
they got
to make the playoff next year, I think, for him, because he has to surpass what he did this year, and that's gonna be hard. And he
can miss it though. They can still miss it.
That hard.
I think we are too, but
there's a couple kids next year. It's gonna be a big class next year though. There's a lot of them that's gonna be there.
It's gonna be a good team. They just defense needs to get better, though. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with that.
I think the defense will.
They were young. There's a lot of
wait. No, look, I'm not talking about the team. I'm just talking about Caleb.
Let's stick to Raiders for right now. we can talk college football on another night, man. Let's stick with the Raiders for right now. Unless we're talking about free agency this year of players coming out. So here's my top 7 quarterbacks that are available, right? Now you guys are a little late. I also have some stats to go with this, right? So here's your top 7 quarterbacks. Your first round projections is CJ Stroud and Bryce Young, right? Your second round projections are Will Levi and Anthony Richardson.
Levitt. Wait, you saying free agents or drafts?
Drafts.
Oh, okay. Levitt then. His name's Will Levitt.
Whatever. It looked like Levi to me.
I'd rather take Levi than Levitt because Levitt's a 4th round guy. He's a 4th, 5th round guy. He's not even a day 3 guy.
Then you got they're round 2. You know what I mean, and beyond. Then you got Hendon Hooker, Tyson Bennett, or whatever his name is, and Lindsey Scott. Right. Those are your round 3 and beyond. Right now, look at this. Look at these stats as well. In the last 10, we're basing off the last 10 years, all right? For every category, last 10 years. So in the last 10 years, 30 quarterbacks have been taken in the first round. 15 of them are starters, right? In the second round of the last 10 years, 8 quarterbacks drafted. 4 of them are starters. You're starting to see the 50-50 pattern. Now let's go to round 3 and beyond. 75 quarterbacks in round 3 and beyond. In the last 10 years, 1 is a starter, and that's Dak Prescott. So when you talk about drafting a quarterback, you're really, as I've always stated, you're really flipping a coin, bro. 30 quarterbacks drafted in the first round last 10 years, only half of them start. Only that half that starts is still in the NFL, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
I thought that was known already.
I'm just some people don't know that because
No,
they keep
I'm being sarcastic. I'm being sarcastic because everyone's
there's
talking
not
about we need a draft.
so if you only have 2 quarterbacks that are first round worthy, one's not going to be there at 7, bro. If not both. I don't think neither one of them would be there at 7, truthfully.
Can I throw another caveat onto that?
Hold on. So I was saying, in order for you to trade up to get a CJ Stroud, it may cost you a Max Crosby. Are you willing to pay that price?
Nah, they won't give up Max. They can't. They can't give up a cornerstone for that. But I hear what you're saying though.
Like if a team
Look,
is if you're really trying to move up into the top 3 and the team's like, well, you know what? Give me your first round and something else, and you know what? Throw in Max Crosby too.
hey, yo, check this out. So that can't happen. There's no fucking way.
Yes,
I
it
know.
can. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. Stop saying stupid shit, Lo. Stop saying stupid
So wait a
shit.
minute. Whoa. So about 3 weeks
Dirty.
ago,
He's gonna make me go.
Hold
He's
up.
gonna make you go viral. I swear to God.
Nah. It made me go viral, bro. So I need the money. I ain't even lying.
All right, let's go. All right.
No. But what I'm saying, like 2.5 weeks ago, I was fucking ranting, saying, "Get rid of fucking everybody," and then I'm the asshole. Lo, you're tripping. I was like, all I was trying to say is that they should have got rid of Carr at the beginning of the season. They would have had more fucking draft picks. All this shit. Now we're coming to the fucking point where we're going to say that the number 1 player on our defense, which is a franchise player, because we already got rid of our franchise quarterback, regardless of if he was good or not. Now we're going to fucking possibility get rid of him, bro. What the fuck? The fuck is happening?
Only one on defense?
The only person on defense that was a fucking solidified besides him and fucking Harmon, which is fucking old as shit. Now we're gonna possibly get rid of this guy. Get the fuck out.
All right.
You guys don't
All
know what
right.
the fuck you're doing, bro.
Still the
you
only
make-
one on
the-
defense?
Hold on. He gonna make me do it. All right. You want to make me do it? I'm gonna make me do it.
Put the camera on. If you're gonna do it, I want to see your face when you're doing it.
Do it.
Honestly, let me be honest, guys. Can y'all please tell me what the fuck is the difference between Max Crosby and Khalil Mack?
Not a fucking thing. Actually, Max is better.
Skin
To be
color?
honest.
Thank you, Twan. Not a fucking thing is different from them. They don't improve the win con. They don't do anything to make the defense better. They don't make other players better. They just stat pad.
What
So
stats?
why the fuck
What stat is he getting?
enough sacks to get a
enough?
bigger?
He's getting close enough.
He gets enough sacks to claim a lot of money.
No. Look at his fucking look at no. Don't start talking your shit, JT, because you know
I'm not talking shit. Look at the numbers.
He has almost. Max Crosby got numbers and got his paid off of almost. Max has actually earned his fucking paycheck because he's a fucking beast compared to Crosby. Crosby's motor is the only reason why he got fucking paid because he don't fucking stop. Now, just because you're consistent, I mean, you're persistent doesn't mean they're consistent. You see what I'm saying? He's consistently almost getting to the fucking quarterback.
How many sacks did he have this year, Lo?
Like fucking 8?
11 and a half or 12 and a half.
He had 12 and a half. He had 12 and a half, Lo. That whole argument you just made was fucking stupid.
How was that stupid?
Because he had 12 and a half fucking sacks.
On a fucking losing record.
My question to begin with was, what is the difference between Khalil Mack and Max Crosby? Did I not ask that?
There's age.
You said 8 and 12 and a half is a big fucking difference. I said he stat pad. Max stat pads to where he can be the best and most paid defensive end. His stats are that good. The difference is he doesn't make his defense better, same as Khalil Mack. So to sit here and say you can't trade a guy, it's fucking asinine. You can trade that guy.
Okay, that's not what I said. I didn't
That's
say you couldn't trade him. I'm saying it'll be fucking stupid to do it.
Why?
Because what are you gonna fucking get? Well, what's
You
really
can get
gonna
the
happen?
same Khalil Mack deal.
So who's gonna take it right now? Who's gonna how are they gonna sell this? How are they gonna sell this?
You're getting a number one defensive end.
Your quarterback,
You're getting
right?
a number one defensive end. Look what Von Miller did for all the other teams he played for. It made him Super Bowl caliber teams.
Oh,
Look at what he's Aaron Donald. He's Ndamukong. He's that type of level. He's that type of level. He's that type of level. You can say that. I'm saying to sell to somebody.
Hold on,
bro. Come on, respectful, bro. That is a fucking way out.
Hold on,
Look,
wait a minute.
I'll take my loss.
I like
my
Max.
losses, bro.
I like Matt. I'm just saying.
Max. Look, I like
Just
Max.
saying.
But
We're gonna go there.
Let's pump the brakes a second. Let's freehand the line back in, bro. Let's freehand the line. We ain't even gonna use the reel. We gonna freehand the line back in, bro. Let's pull the line back in, bro. We fly fishing right now, bro. Hold on. So slow down.
This fish is about to break in line.
No.
I'm about to get swordfish.
Twine about to lose his fish on that fishing.
Hey, I don't do that.
Hey, that bait ain't that.
You gotta pump your brakes on Max a little bit when you bringing up those other names, bro. I mean,
You said that.
Max,
I said he is that good to where he could command possibly 3 first-round picks.
Of course.
You cannot not listen to that.
No, right. Okay, of course.
You cannot not listen to that to make your team better.
But how are you gonna sell it?
Yes. How are you going to sell it? The same way you sold Khalil Mack.
bro.
You're getting a number one. There's nobody you could draft.
Wait.
There's no one you could.
Hold on.
He's possibly the best type.
Wait. This is two different things right now.
Right.
What?
You know what I mean? We're talking about two different things right now. Khalil got traded, but he was up for a contract.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He was up for a contract. Yep. You know, Max is already signed on a deal.
Well, let's see what his deal is.
Max ain't gonna be happy in that trade clause because he took a team-friendly deal when he
which is even more the reason why you can get it.
That's why I seem like they're gonna give up more.
If you're
strengthening my argument.
Let me pull out the 6-shooter, bro, and blow Big Mag holes in
Come with it. I told you, let's do it. Let's do it today, baby.
If you're really trying to win, Max Crosby's not for sale.
I agree.
For sure.
If you're trying to win, Max Crosby's not for sale. So if you entertain any thought to trading Max Crosby, the nation's going to want your head. And you can't afford that in your front office.
I think he's also led the league in tackles for loss in the last fucking 2 years, though.
Which is why I'm saying you can make a deal.
But you're not making no deal, bro. You're not even putting the deal.
No, I'm trading. I'm not trading. I'm not putting him on the table.
That's not even a. Hey, look. If you call me, look. Bring.
I agree that.
Hello. How are
you? I agree, JT, that you could get some package like that, but I do agree on the other hand that he shouldn't even be on the table. You know what I mean? It's like that. That should be one of your cornerstones on your defense that you're building from right now. To like,
but that.
Let's be honest.
That whole aspect, that's heat. You know what I'm saying? Like as soon as they say that they're getting rid of Max Crosby, that's an automatic sign to everybody in the world that we're doing a rebuild. And
I mean, he's on all fucking but he's on all like, bro, he's on all kinds of fucking like podcasts right now and all kinds of shit. He's the face of the Raiders right now. That Carr's not there, bro. He's not. They're not touching him right now. I don't think Max is
that's not the team doing that. That's not the team doing that.
But Max is not on the table.
You know how it is. What they say. Any publicity.
As a fan, I agree with you, Dirty. Unfortunately, for the organization, that's not the case.
And he's bringing that publicity towards the organization. You know,
you can shake your head no all you want, Dirty. You can shake your head no all you want. Just the way you be telling me, it don't matter what we shake our head to. This is the truth. Hey, look, I'm trying to let y'all know.
Hey.
I tried to tell y'all earlier. Ain't nobody safe on this team. There's only 2 people who are safe. Now there's nobody safe. You can negotiate for DA right now with the Raiders.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So if you can negotiate for the best wide receiver, why can't you negotiate for Max?
But okay,
what
are we gonna get?
No. Answer my question. Answer my question. Answer my question. Answer my question.
I was like this because Vegas is a fucking PR fucking state, dog. Like you're gonna need PR, and he is a fucking PR.
No. Just answer my question, Gabe. No,
he's good for your franchise.
I don't give a. You're not answering my question. Answer my question.
I'm answering it. They're not going to trade him. They're not going to. I bet. I bet my house on it. They're not going to trade him.
Yeah, you better put your house up for sale.
You can say all of this that they might be. You know that they might listen, but it's not. It's like it's going to take a miracle fucking for them to even trade him. They're not going to listen to it. I can guarantee that they're not going to. And that you heard that here first. You heard that here first today.
All right.
They're doing it. Who? Max? Nah, man. I'm good, bro.
They're not moving Max, dog.
No
like, I guarantee that shit.
No more calls about Max.
Y'all putting I would like to think that, but y'all putting a whole lot of trust in this organization that we ain't trusting right now.
Thank you. After saying get rid of these clowns.
Look. That's even more reason, bro. Come on, look.
Which is even more reason why I have to think like that.
I don't want them to make any more dumbass mistakes, bro. I'm tired of the dumbass mistakes.
Well, sorry, they're going to have to.
You seen the thumbnail, bro.
I saw the thumbnail, but guess what? They also could fall into dumb luck and be successful too.
That's literally the look on his face.
Yeah, I hope. I pray this motherfucker falls up, bro.
I'm just saying, everything is. I have an open mind, man. I have an open mind. They can fall into some dumb luck.
Like that's
they fell into dumb luck with. They fell into dumb luck, and that car was this car is the godfather to this guy's kids. They fell into that dumb luck. Who's to say they can't fall into more?
I agree with you that DA is more touchable.
If you can say the best wide receiver in the game is trade bait, why can't the best, not the best guy in the league, the best defensive player on your team of a shitty ass defense?
The reason why I say that though is because DA might want to be leaving. That's the reason. Max don't want to.
If Max is a winner, he wants to fucking leave.
And when you try to force your way out, it's different.
Hey, right now we're a headless snake. The body's gonna do whatever it wants to do.
I don't see Max fucking leaving because I don't see him saying he wants to leave.
Y'all, man, y'all singing "Wish Upon a Star" right now. That's what y'all doing, man.
Look,
I don't see it happening.
I wish upon a star. That's what y'all singing right now.
This team is not smart enough.
Then you're singing.
This team is not smart enough to hide shit like that. This organization is not even smart enough to hide shit like that.
Look, man, I go off of history. I go off of history.
They would have made that shit known already. They would have already said, "Oh, everybody's available."
Yeah, they wouldn't. If they were stupid, tard. I wouldn't say the word, but if they're stupid tard, then yes. But they already made one mistake like that by showing their hand. They're not gonna do it in the same season within weeks and months of each other. They're just not.
You just said,
hold on. Okay. Let me let you.
Backtracking ass, bro. You see him recording? That motherfuckers are backtracking.
What did I backtrack on?
You said you had no confidence in this organization making a fucking decision like that. They can make back-to-back fucked up decisions if they're that dumb.
I'm saying the same mistake. I'm not saying they're not gonna fuck up again.
No, but like that would be a totally different because they're
you're not gonna show your hand again. They done fucked up that way, so now they're gonna be extra careful not to make that same fucking mistake. So for us to show our hand, I'm not gonna think they're gonna do that again. They're not that stupid.
Yeah, I don't know why I just could see more. I don't even see DA leaving, but I just see more of a chance that happening.
At this fucking point, I don't want to see no one who is franchise caliber leave. But unfortunately, we don't have that in our front office. So anybody can leave. If it makes the team, our goal is to be better, right?
Yeah.
Right? So if him leaving makes us better because it gives us more options, nigga, leave.
But I just don't think that because the reason why though too is because we have the ammunition this year.
Your fandom is showing, man. Take off the panties.
We got fucking picks to pick. We got the picks to make this fucking defense good if we draft right.
No, we fucking don't. No, we don't. There's not enough guys in the draft that we can draft that will make our defense better. We're still gonna have to go into free agency.
Time out. So you're gonna tell me
no
that trading away one of your best players, right? And for what, future draft picks, bro?
No, okay.
So
if we trade Max,
I'm not done.
I'm on mute.
So you're gonna trade away one of your best players for future draft picks down the line, right? So you're gonna tell me that I'm gonna have to sit here and watch another shit show of seasons to get? That's not getting better. You can shake your head all you want. Look. These coaches don't have that much time.
They don't have the luxury.
Yeah.
They don't have the luxury of doing that. They don't have that much time.
That was last year.
Hold on.
They don't have that much time, bro.
Hey,
Yes,
a means to an end. Yes, they do, Dirty. Give us trade value. So once these motherfuckers is gone, the guy who know what the fuck can do can use those trades. Yes, fucking yes. I'm tired of seeing bad coaches fuck up guys with Hall of Fame potential. That's what I'm tired of seeing.
Hey, yo, Ryder Dice said our panel needs a trade.
You know the first one out.
We need to trade JT, bro. Let's trade JT, bro.
Yo, if you could take my jersey off me, I'll change teams. But ain't not one motherfucker in this fucking Raider fan that can do that. Take my jersey off me and I'll change teams.
I don't want to address you.
Well, y'all keep saying this, but I was first on everything that pretty much has happened this year. I was telling y'all weeks ago.
Stop it, Reggae.
Hey, I'm gonna take a shit later because I ate something. Is that possible? I mean, we all see the same shit.
They're not getting rid of Max Crosby.
Hold on. That's a natural bodily motion. For you gonna eat something, you gonna have to shit eventually. I'm talking about shit that's just not a. Come on now. Just a come
joke.
on now. I know it's a joke, but I'm still gonna correct you.
Shut your dumb ass. Stupid. I swear to God, bro.
Get out of here. I've been telling y'all, man. No, because the reason why I'm saying it, I get y'all. Do I want to trade Max Crosby? Hell fucking no, I don't want to trade him. But our ultimate goal is winning, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, when we have Max Crosby, it's literally the same shit we had with the last guy who was fucking a franchise defensive end.
Now,
he's literally doing the same thing.
The Max situation, though,
it's not. It's the same result. Now, I don't want to hear that.
He didn't want to take Gruden's phone calls, dog. He was fucking holding out.
I'm talking about production on the field, man.
Oh yeah, but I think the sending him away at the end part was totally different because that situation was a bad situation. He didn't even want to take Gruden's phone calls.
At the end of the day, I'm not talking about off the field issues. I'm talking about what was his production on the field.
I'm talking about that's why they traded him.
At the end of the day, what was his production with the team? Did he make the team better?
Great. It was great. The production
the defense was great?
No, his production was great. He fucking got
same with Max Crosby. That's what I'm saying. It's the same with Max Crosby. Unfortunately, we have a
JT that you're missing in the whole situation.
11 guys.
What am I missing?
One fucking thing.
What?
Between these two guys, right? The supporting fucking cast on defense. When Mac was, I was just thinking about it right now. When Mac was with us, when we were fucking getting ready to go to the playoffs, we had a 26th ranked defense with Mac. How in the fuck were we on playoff bounds? We went to the playoffs that year, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had no supporting cast. So Max and fucking Mac.
Yeah, Bruce Irvin has our fucking other side of him.
They're exactly the fucking same, bro. Mac wanted more money and didn't want to play for Gruden. That made sense.
Gruden also didn't reach out to Mac.
Those picks that we got are all shit. Fucking who was it? Arnett, all these fucking different players. Fucking Abrams gone. Farrell. These are all the picks that we got from him. Max was a fucking what, 3rd round pick, 4th round
That's
pick?
what I'm saying. Mac wanted to be gone. Max.
So are we talking about
So look,
2016? The 2016 we went to the playoffs?
What was the defense
2016.
rank?
I
Huh?
thought
What was the defense rank?
Wasn't
Answer
that
me
with Jack? That was with Jack Del Rio. So what are we
And
talking about?
what was the defense ranked?
Like I think it was
That
like 6,
defense. That defense was ranked.
like
26,
16.
bro. We've never
No.
had Derek Carr has never had a defense higher than
Yeah.
26th in the
Yes.
NFL.
So I'm trying like depending on what statistics you was looking at. Overall, I think it was like 20. No, it was like I think it was
the same fucking years, bro. No,
it was
listen.
20th.
Your argument is what's the difference? Okay, yeah, Max is actually getting a couple more sacks, right? But yet at the same time, the supporting cast wasn't fucking there. Max Crosby is technically, if you really want to look at it, is still fucking trying to catch up to Mac. Mac
And
was
he's getting better,
a game changer, bro. Crosby doesn't change the game. You see what I'm saying?
So
no matter what,
right
Crosby
now,
is fucking
Crosby is actually ahead of Mac with sacks production wise.
Okay,
in the point of their career.
Max is better. Then I stand corrected. Max is better than your argument right there is all fucking null and void. Max is better than fucking Max, so it was actually a better pickup. Now the thing is though, for the Mac trades, that had nothing to do with fucking Max. So getting rid of him was fucking better for us, bro.
I'm saying
Mac.
I'm gonna say this.
Listen, Mac went to fucking the defense,
and at that time, Mac was gonna break the
playoffs, bro.
And Mac was gonna break the bank for defensive ends that year. So it was like 30 million, around 30 million a year that he wanted to get, and then he didn't want to play for Gruden. You know what I mean? So it was just a whole situation where.
But did he deserve it? Did he deserve it?
That just even reinforces that Max ain't going nowhere, bro. Because if Max has fucking actually outplayed Mac within this time frame, why in the fuck would you trade him? You already got him paid, and he's gonna be here forever. Now, if he wants to be traded and some other shit starts popping off, then I get it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that he can't be traded and it wouldn't be worth it, because if you look at the statistics, it would fucking work. And we would get like 3 number ones, but we're going to be starting all over. And then you just turn around and said that like, well, you can't build a defense from the draft, but we need draft picks, bro. Make up your fucking mind, bro. That's what I'm saying. Back on that shit. I love you, bro, but fuck.
Okay. If you base it off the information Dirty said, right, with quarterbacks, it's a little bit worse when it goes to defense when you draft guys at certain skill positions that you're going to need to draft.
But
okay,
but let's
guys are coming in ready though.
But the
one big thing about this team is that with them cutting Carr the way they did it and not doing it professional, and you were saying that people were backstage and everybody's fucking talking and all this crazy shit, bro. Ain't nobody want to come play for us, bro. They want the fucking bank, bro, because they know that they're not gonna. They want their people that are gonna come to the Raiders. They're gonna want the fucking bag, bro.
No, what did Gabe say earlier? It's Vegas, right?
Dirty.
No.
It's Vegas, right?
You know why? Listen,
it's Vegas, right? That's what I keep hearing y'all saying. No state tax, extra money.
Stop, bro. Stop. Relax.
No, I'm just using your argument against you, brother.
Bro, let me fucking finish. All right?
Just using your argument against you.
That's gonna make some fucking money for any fucking player that's gonna come, right? But the only way that these players are gonna come, because they know they're gonna be fucking cutthroat with them, so they want the bag. So anybody that's gonna come on a free agent level knows the fucking game, bro. So they need their draft picks so they can build through the fucking draft, so they can have fucking more money to get fucking key players, bro. You're talking about all this shit that you do this, bro. Look, I'm not even in the fucking business, and I can see this the way it works because it's a business fucking sport.
Now here's the key thing. How well do the Raiders draft?
Shit.
So why the fuck am I gonna put all my eggs in a basket with drafting the guys that we don't even know how to fucking draft?
That's a totally different regime. I see good picks.
I know, not Gabe. We've been saying
because you.
I see good picks from last year.
No. Crosby for 3 picks, bro. So
hold on. I said that, but y'all would never let me finish and get it out. Because if you're going to trade Max Crosby, you can ask for certain players back, especially if you need to fill things, and still get a draft pick and get players in compensation to match his fucking contract. You could do that with Max. He commands that type of of fucking value. His value is through the roof, and he still has potential. We only have him on contract until 2026. After next season, he's going to say, "Hey, what's up with my next contract?" That's when he's going to want to start talking about it. He's not going to wait. He's not going to wait for us to say, okay, in year 2026 we can start No, he ain't going to wait until 2026 and start negotiations. He's going to start it in 2024. If we wait to 2025 and we might have a new fucking new management, he's gone already. And we're going to be in the same fucking predicament that we're in now.
I just feel like this regime needs a whole fucking draft, dog, because their draft was good last year. I mean, getting Parham, getting what's his name, the 7th round pick, what's his name, the tackle, the guy that was fucking subbing in every fucking Mumford. You know what I mean? Then they got undrafted free agents, as fucking Masterson. You know what I mean? They and that was limited. That was with limited picks. They have 11 picks this year.
Look, man.
Hey, JT used to play DB. You've been backpedaling so much.
What did I backpedal on? What did I backpedal on? What did I backpedal on? Specifically, tell me what I backpedaled on.
Come on, I already got you, cuz. Just a minute, bro.
No, what did I backpedal? No, what did I backpedal on?
You just said you want to trade Max Crosby for 3 draft picks.
I did not fucking say. No, I didn't. No, stop. No, stop. I did not say we need to trade Max. I said you can trade him because his value is that high. And how good is his value? Is he better than what we had prior? That's what I said.
Bro, you argue.
I did not. To bring up a conversation because somebody said no. Because somebody said Max is unavailable. I said I beg to differ. That's what I said. I didn't say I want to trade Max. I said multiple times. I agree with you. I don't want to trade him. Unfortunately, he's up for fucking grabs if someone comes and offers enough for him. That's what I fucking said.
No.
Y'all don't listen.
That's what you said. No.
That is
play it back. Play it fucking back.
Picks, their first pick got fucking all rookie team. So it's like, I mean, they did something right. In the 3rd round, he still wasn't the first. He was still all rookie team. You know what I mean? So
and my thing is the production of being in a fucking average defense. We've had transcending defensive players, multiple, and they don't improve our team.
Yeah, but they don't put them in the right positions.
You know what I mean?
You stand right there. Team.
Oh my God! You guys just can't go. Okay.
Okay, listen. Did Philadelphia get to the Super Bowl with their defense with one player, with one team player? No, they had fucking squad, bro. They still lost because they got
Kansas. You can say Kansas City did.
What?
Yeah. Okay.
You
and
can say Kansas City did.
Okay, right.
Rookies,
they drafted, right?
How many rookies produced in that fucking in that Super Bowl?
Enough to get to the Super Bowl.
Thank you.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. A draft can change, dog. A good draft can change your fucking team.
That's not a draft. That's called coaching, Gabe.
From draft picks.
From drafting the players. I mean,
you have to have people in the building too, though. I mean,
I'm saying that's not the player improving the defense. That's the coach putting them in position.
So
they're playing. That's the coach. That's more coach than player. No. Max. Our defense is more.
Null and voids everything, bro.
Because what happened?
Now, what you're saying is it doesn't matter about draft picks. It doesn't matter about veterans. It matters about coaching.
No,
so what
that's
is it
not
now,
what I'm
JT?
saying.
So what is it?
To get to a Super Bowl, you have to have.
He's the number one player.
God.
Bro, like, come on, bro. What is it? You
okay.
always do this shit, dog. Come on.
No, it's not because you guys fail to realize that coaching is a big aspect of that.
Nobody said it wasn't.
You're literally
you said it.
You're saying it was the rookie players are the reason why they made it to the fucking Super Bowl. That's what you're saying right now and implying.
I did not say that fucking Patrick.
Then what the fuck are you implying then?
on the defensive side of the ball, they got rid of fucking Matthew. They didn't have really nobody. They had one fucking what players do they have on the defensive side of the ball that weren't rookies, bro? Maybe like 4. And they were veteran players, bro.
Who, the Chiefs?
Veteran players. A lot of them were fucking second-year players, bro.
The fucking and then the rookie that scored a touchdown was Sky Moore, and then Pacheco scored another rookie.
No. We're staying the defense. You know, stay the defense. I don't want to hear about offense because those guys were just. I mean, besides Pacheco, Sky Moore was in and out so much.
Look, so let me answer.
Let me
give you the simple answer. You know what they did? They did enough for them to hoist the Lombardi Trophy. That's what they did. They did enough to win the Lombardi Trophy, bro. They did enough to win the Super Bowl. Did they have to have phenomenal numbers? No, they didn't. Did they shut down Philly offense when they needed to? Yes, they did.
Was it more the players or coaching though?
Kansas City started 7.
Was it the coaching that put them in that position?
We already know that Kansas City has a better coaching staff than we do.
That's what I'm arguing.
Obvious.
But Lowe is saying because they drafted well, those players are the reason they're in position to win. That's what he's saying. That's what his argument is.
But because they're such good coaches, yes, they drafted properly.
They did.
They drafted the way they needed to draft.
So that means they could have put any rookie in there. That doesn't defeat my
argument.
That doesn't mean
put any rookie in there.
It does not.
If it's coaching, I could put anybody and plug in and play. If they're going to listen to me.
If that's the case, then Derek Carr would have had a great fucking season.
No.
What you talking about?
No good coaching. That means that Trayvon Merrick, no matter who we get, Trayvon Merrick would have been a beast. That means that Rocky Sin would have been a beast.
No, certain guys can play without having good coaches.
That means that Kwiatkowski would have.
So you could have put Damon Arnett.
Martinez would have came and beast out, bro.
Damon Arnett is not like Charles. No, Charles Woodson didn't need a coach, really. Charles Woodson didn't need a coach to be great on the field. Tom Brady didn't need a coach to be great on the field. Peyton Manning didn't need a coach to be great on the field. You can see there's certain players that transcend things. Not one player on the fucking Kansas City Chiefs is like that.
Patrick Mahomes.
On defense.
What's his name?
Chris Jones.
Chris Jones. That motherfucker fucked up every fucking game, bro.
Yes, 16 and a half sacks for a defensive tackle.
I think he was a product of a great coach who put him in position to maximize his talent. You think he's going to do that anywhere else?
Well, then you're saying
he's been tearing it up since fucking years. Chris Jones has been tearing it up for years.
You're strengthening my argument, saying you're talking about the coach. I'm saying the coach put him in position to maximize his talent. I'm not saying he's not talented. I'm saying no. Listen to what the fuck I'm saying. Stop listening to fucking hear and God, you're just listening to respond and not listening to hear. I'm saying Chris Jones is a talented guy, but it's enhanced when you have a coach who's putting him in prime position to succeed even more.
You're putting him in prime position.
Meaning he's putting him in matchups that benefit him. Yeah, to
putting him in
benefit
prime
him.
position to rush the fucking quarterback. He's a defensive tackle.
And guess what? If you blitz on that blitz, never mind.
That obviously means you never played the position. That obviously means you never played the position.
Oh my God! Like it's concepts, man. It's concept games.
You fucking crazy, bro.
It's concept games.
You crazy, bro.
Yes. If I'm going to put him on a weaker, a fucking offensive guard,
Chris Jones is a fucking difference.
He's also playing at defensive end. He's playing on defensive end in the Super Bowl.
On that defense, period.
He got a sack at defensive end.
Anything you want. You can say anything you want. He's the difference maker on that. That's why he was up for Defensive Player of the Year.
Right.
I'm not denouncing that. Is he going to be Defensive Player of the Year outside of being in his defense? Is he going to be? If he was to get traded, would he be a Defensive Player of the Year anywhere else?
He was up for the award. It don't mean shit what you
Would he be a defensive player in any other defense?
Yes.
Where?
Yes.
Where?
Anywhere. Chris Jones will work anywhere.
Do
you watch the team?
I did watch the team. I did watch the team.
Okay, then.
I know he would not be defensive player of the year with the Raiders. I know he wouldn't be that with the Giants. I know he wouldn't be that with a lot of other teams. He wouldn't be that with the Patriots.
On any defense, period.
No, because there's some coaches who are not going to play to his strengths. If you don't know that, then you don't know what you're talking about. No, because you think he would. You think he would do that with the Patriots and the Bill Belichick defense?
Oh yes, anywhere.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
He's better than fucking Christian Barmore.
You're crazy.
He's fucking 2 times better than Barmore. So what are you talking about? Barmore tears it up in that defense. Come on, know what you're talking about, JT.
You think he would last? You think he would last in a Bill Belichick
know
defense?
What you're talking about, JT. You just
I know what I'm talking about. Oh my God, I can't wait till Chris. Wait till he takes his money and leaves Kansas City.
Sit on the wall and see what sticks.
I'm not.
That's all you do, bro.
I'm not. I love it. You can say what you want. He's not. He's not. They built it around him,
bro. Everybody everybody knows that you do that shit. You do it for your fucking controversy bullshit, but that's what it is.
And it's right. But I'm right. And I'm right, motherfucker. I can see if I was wrong, but I'm fucking right, gang. I'm right, though. I'm right. I'm right. But I'm right, though.
Your glasses
I said he was really talented. Let me take him off for you. Let me take him off for you, guys.
Come on, bro.
You smoking some dumb shit.
I know what you're talking about.
Go. 17 second timeout. 17 second timeout.
You're muted, Doug. You're muted.
I want to jump in here real quick. I want to jump in here real quick and revert back about 5 minutes to when I was talking. What I was trying to say when I said that the coaching was good on the half of drafting, right? They made the proper decisions while drafting. That takes good coaching. We haven't had that in the past. It takes a good front office. The Chiefs have been doing that consistently. It wasn't just the draft they just had. They've consistently made good choices and with their draft picks. That's good fucking coaching. And you cannot just throw any fucking player in there. It's not going to happen. That's why they don't just draft any fucking player. They have drafted specific players, the players that they've drafted, and those players have done exactly what it is the fuck they need them to do and requested and required of them to do. Right? That's what they did.
But didn't they get rid of like a Hall of Fame potential safety?
You can't just say I'm gonna throw a guy in there, man. You know what I mean? You can't just say I'm gonna throw him in there and you know what I mean. It's anybody can go out there. Nah, bro, it don't work that way. Not when you got good coaching. Good coaching doesn't work that way. Where I can just give me anybody. No, good coaching knows what goes into their scheme. A good coach is going to take the player that he can get that he doesn't have to do 155,000 changes to. And that's what we do. We bring in motherfuckers and be like, oh, well, he was a safety. Let's go ahead and make him a defensive lineman. Put him on the edge. Yeah. We're going to change up his game plan. We're going to make him this. No, bro. That's terrible. That's bad. It's awful. And then when we do it and it don't work out and then we get rid of players and then they go somewhere else and it does work out for them, then what does that say about our coaching?
What it's been saying this whole time?
That it's god awful.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That is
well,
pitiful.
Now, that's kind of what I was saying. When you're saying that, when I said, if I have a coach who knows what he's doing, I can plug in guys that, if I'm bringing someone in, they can play in my system, which means I can get rid of a guy who's pretty much a Pro Bowler and still fill that need because of my scheme is that good. Which is what the Kansas City Chiefs was able to do to play rookies by getting rid of.
Why they did that. They did that. Look at the team. I'm not trying to cut you off, but I see Miguel put this shit earlier. They signed Justin Reed to replace Tyron, right? So what they did was they did a smart fucking move. They got this guy Reed that was fucking tearing it up. He was a solid fucking player in fucking Texas for the Texans. You know, I wanted him, to be honest with you, before we got Harmon. I wanted him. Right, so they moved him up there. So what? Now they got everything over top.
Again, that talks about
they're good over
coaching.
top. Now everybody under is good. So they need a key piece. So like us, I would like to follow the same formula. Give me a fucking key piece over top. You know what I'm saying? We already got somebody down low, like fucking, you know what I'm saying, like a fucking Chris Jones. But like that's Max Crosby, so there's no point in getting rid of him. Now we're gonna get another compensatory pick for Derek Carr, probably like a third or fourth or whatever the fuck after all this bullshit is done with. So that's another fucking, pick that we can have, bro.
I don't think we do.
I heard something. I heard something to that effect. Maybe not this year or next year. I think.
I don't know, though.
That's what I heard. I'm not. Don't quote me because I don't know nothing about nothing
Yeah,
about like.
I don't think we get a
you
pick
don't
because
get
he
it.
was a second rounder.
Well,
No.
regardless of whatever, I don't know about that. I just heard. I don't know. I'm being fucking dead honest. I'm telling you, I don't know. Okay. So all I'm trying to say is that regardless of the fact is, last year they had 17 fucking picks, right? We're gonna have 12. Kansas City.
They had 17 last year.
Yep.
Damn, what the fuck? 17 picks.
And they got rid of a few, moved some shit, blah, 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 whatever, right? So if we're looking at 12, bro, if we can get like 14 pickups, that's going to change our whole everything. That's going to get us some undrafted guys, some UDFAs, all kinds of shit, right? So that right there is going to be a big, well, not with the UDFAs, but that's going to be a little bit more leverage to where we can move around and maybe get somebody.
So you think they make Jacobs a priority though? You think they make Jacobs a priority?
I think Jacobs is gonna get the franchise tag. But he said, make it make sense. There's no fucking point. And that's another thing too, is if they're not gonna bring nobody and they're not gonna make no good moves, there's no point for him to franchise tag. He'll sit.
I mean, I would fucking like if they have to. I mean, it's fucked up if they have to franchise tag him, but I mean, I wish they could come to terms with them, but that might be the reality with this fucking organization. Though. They might
see, the thing is, though, like he said, he's good. But
no, they have 15. They have 15.
We got 15?
No, they have 15 picks.
Okay, see. So that's what I'm saying. We're at 12. So if we can get that compensatory, maybe make a couple moves, get a little bit more.
No, I'm saying I'm interceptions I was talking about.
Oh. But yeah.
But Jacobs already came out and said, he said, okay, I don't want to play on a franchise tag, but if you're going to tag me, then you need to show me then what the fuck we're doing this season. You know, are you going to bring in some talent? But if you want me to be the hero like last year, then you need to pay me. So we're in a predicament here.
I think the franchise tag number is 10-1. 10 million, 10.1 million. That's the franchise tag number for a running back.
It jumped up.
But it's not really, Coach, to be honest with you, it's not really a predicament. It's either we're gonna win now or we're gonna rebuild. Simple as that. Yeah. Because if you're not going to, you know what I'm saying, I don't care if you know what I'm saying, give Josh Jacobs whatever the market, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, for the tag or whatever, right? If you give him that, obviously you got to bring people in because that's what he wants. On top of that, DA says he wants a throwing him the ball.
Right.
You got pressure on that end. So
is Twan
do that?
Twan freezing?
Yeah, he's freezing a little bit, but
okay, I thought it was me.
Yeah,
What'd you say, Twan? You kind of froze in like key parts when you're talking. Or like when DA said throwing?
I was just saying with Josh Jacobs, you know, his situation, if we tag him, of course we got to bring talent in. That's going to keep him there. But DA is also asking for a competent quarterback to be throwing him the football. So if we can't address that, then we might as well go to it's just rebuild. So those are two situations: win now or rebuild.
So can I ask a question? Who is a competent quarterback right now?
There's only one.
That's a free agent that we could bring in. There's only one. And what Dirty said earlier, we're not interested in him. The other one we already just cut.
No, you said free agent. You said free agent. He's not a free agent. Rodgers not a free agent.
Who was the one that
Garoppolo?
Jimmy G. Jimmy. I know the only
Jimmy G is a free agent.
Y'all figure he's a comparable quarterback to the caliber that DA is talking about? To the caliber of DA talking about? I'm saying to the caliber of what he says to bring in.
Hey,
do you think that's it?
You know, if we're gonna do anything, if we're gonna draft, I'd go get fucking. I'm telling you, Heineke, bro. I've always liked that kid.
Yeah, but the only thing is, I think he's gonna go with. If you're gonna go with somebody like that, I think McDaniel's gonna go with somebody with knowledge of the system.
I think. Fuck it. I think we just start Stidham. I said I'm gonna go in on Stidham, bro. Fuck it. DA got a little bit of respect for him. Defense lost his last game, but I think if
it becomes available though, Rodgers will be a target. It depends on what they want though, and where Rodgers wants to go, because the reports say that the organization is willing to work with him to send him where he wants to go. Right. You know what I mean? So it's just now it's the question of what are they going to ask for?
Mayfield wouldn't be a bad one either. I wouldn't. I've always liked Baker Mayfield.
I'm good on Mayfield.
What?
I'm good on Baker. I'm good on that.
Hey, Gabe, you gonna say I need to know football? You better tell Lo that same fucking spiel you just told me.
Yeah.
You better be just as adamant as what you was talking to me.
Check this out. Baker Mayfield is a good fucking quarterback.
Oh, Baker, stop. No, Baker.
You better go off. I'll let that slide. I'm saying you better go off.
No, we don't.
If you gonna go on me, the way you went at me.
Go ahead. Thank you, Valley. Thank you.
Oh, I mean, but that's not saying much. That's not saying much. That's not saying much.
He has one.
Look, it doesn't matter.
One is what we're talking about because he has one fucking win.
More than Carr.
So
yeah, but
what?
Hey, what's
the thing with him though? The thing with him when he was, when he was with that team, with the Browns, he actually had a good year that year.
I'm about to say
He's been regressing every year, dog, and it's just like, he's the best right now backup.
I'd rather take Kyler Murray.
Oh yeah.
Oh hell no.
Oh, I'd rather take Kyler Murray over fucking.
I'd rather
take Kyler Murray than Baker Mayfield.
Make sure there's no video games around the kid. You know what I mean?
And I still take Kyler Murray.
Oh yeah, over Baker, yeah. But
I'm be honest, I might take Marcus Mariota over Baker. I'm be honest.
It's gonna be a stopgap, and you're gonna be able to
be honest, man.
How many games?
If you're gonna be able to get a cheap ass quarterback,
they're both gonna play the same amount of games. They both gonna get hurt.
Get both of them.
People been killing me for this one, but I've been saying this for a while too. But like, if I was gonna just put all my money and everything else, all free agents and everything like that, and you're gonna only have a little bit of money to put into the quarterback position, just to like manage it, Jacoby Brissett.
I would say, yeah, that's the one. Plus, he knows the system.
I'll
Plus,
take
he works
Jacoby
well
Brissett
with.
over fucking Jimmy G.
So we're right now. What you guys are saying is we're okay with downgrading that quarterback,
as long as you put that money in right places in the defense, and that's gonna build the defense.
Okay.
Hold on, wait. Where are you going with this, Twan? I feel you going with somewhere.
I'm just saying that the names that are coming out, they're not better than the one that's walking out the door. So what?
No, I mean he didn't walk out the door. We kicked him out the door.
Well, however you want to say it, kicked him out, dragged him out. You know what I'm saying? Montage, gave him the hook, whatever you want to call it. It sounds like we're trying to downgrade. Baker,
absolutely.
Baker is not better than DC. Brissett is not better than DC. Mariota, come on now. Let's be honest.
Definitely.
Well, the only quarterback better than Carr is fucking Rodgers, but that's like a 1-year rental, maybe, and then you don't know what the fuck he's gonna do next year. But I heard the Packers say they're not gonna ask for the house to get him, is to get him out of there. So you can probably get him for a third.
But that's where we're at if we decide to win now.
Yeah, that is what if we wanted. If they even try to want to win now, that's the move.
Yeah, I don't even see it though. If we do that, we're not keeping Devontae Adams next year. After next year,
it'll be a 1-year thing.
Yeah,
but here's the thing: rental. We don't have a defense that's ready to win in 1 year.
That's facts.
We don't have a defensive coordinator. We don't have a defensive coordinator that can turn it around in 1 year.
I know Rodgers would be the first domino to go, right? Like, because always quarterbacks, free agents. Well, most of the time are like sometimes. I don't know about Rodgers because he's always makes up his mind. He's talking about like he's gonna try to make up his mind quick this year after this stupid ass retreat or whatever. But I just if they could get him in the building quick, I think he could attract people to come.
I'm gonna be honest, man.
For me, I'm gonna tell you, I'm good on Aaron Rodgers, bro. You know what I mean? Like I'm good on Aaron Rodgers, bro. And our coaching staff and our front office is pretty good on Aaron Rodgers as well. I don't want a quarterback who's not retiring this year just because he doesn't want to be in the same fucking weekend as Tom Brady when it's time to go into the Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? He's only fucking playing one extra year so he doesn't have to go in the fucking Hall of Fame with Tom Brady. I'm good. Now let's look at Aaron Rodgers' postseason stats, bro. You know what I mean? Because everybody keeps yelling how great he is, right? Okay, so let's look at it, bro. He has a 64.6 completion percentage in 20 playoff starts. You know what I mean? He averages 294 yards a passing game. You know what I mean? 45 touchdowns and 13 interceptions. Okay, cool. Yay. But that's a 64.6. I think that's pretty low. Just being honest, I think that's pretty low. So in the wild card round, he's 4-2. You know what I mean? He's also 5-4 in divisional playoff rounds. But when it comes to the NFC Championship games, he's 1-4.
1-4.
You know what I mean? He's fucking 1-4. So if you're not winning me Super Bowl, and he's only won one Super Bowl, you know what I mean? Mind you, he's only won one Super Bowl. I'm just saying, he's getting up there in age. He's been regressing. You know what I mean? I'm good, bro. If we gonna go out and get a quarterback, bro, then get something new, or stick with what you got.
So
you know what I mean? I don't think he's that great. I personally don't really think he's all that great, but that's just me. Maybe I just don't like Green Bay.
I don't know. Maybe playing in the dome.
Maybe I just don't like Aaron Rodgers, bro.
Maybe playing in the dome, he'll be able to, showcase his arm a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Bro.
So my thing with Rodgers, and a lot of us understand that the media plays these fucking games, right? So Rodgers was on McAfee today, wearing a great shirt, and he said some shit that fucking just threw me off like a motherfucker, bro. He actually went out fucking Rappaport. He told Rappaport, he indirectly, he's like, oh, look, bro, check this out. He goes, all you guys are doing is saying that I'm going to the darkness and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. He goes, I do the same thing every fucking year and stuff like that. He goes, all you guys are doing is showing that you are not a part of my inner five circle that know exactly what I'm doing. So all the stuff that you guys are saying, they took one thing and he goes, and they fucking threw it like out of all kinds of shit that I'm a fucking retire and all this shit. I'm not doing none of that. Everything. There's only 5 people that know what I'm doing. And then what's the name? Hawk is just sitting there just laughing and shit because, Hawk's his dude. You know what I mean? Miles Taylor or whoever the fuck. He has a little knit fucking people. So nobody's everything that they're saying about Rodgers is all fucking fugazi shit, bro.
We'll know when he comes out. Yeah, we'll know when he says
know what the fuck he wants to do.
He knows exactly what he wants to do.
Exactly.
Fucking smart ass man, bro. Like, this motherfucker knows what he's doing, bro. And he don't give a fuck. Right now, he doesn't have to play. He got money. He doesn't whatever. He can sit there and go fucking play and get fucking paid for the rest of his fucking life, bro, in Green Bay and not do a fucking thing. He wants to retire. Yeah, that is true, Miguel. He does want to retire, but
I think Rodgers is good, bro. Rodgers is fucking, I know he hasn't got, but
Rodgers on this
how many guys, like in the last, just say 15 years, have actually won a Super Bowl, dog? You know what I mean? How many fucking actual quarterbacks? You know what I mean? So it's like he's in there. So it's like it's hard to win a fucking Super Bowl. I mean, Brady made it look kind of easy. You know what I mean? They were there. But that shit is hard, dog. I mean, there's fucking Dan Marino. There's Jim Kelly. There's, for every fucking, Joe Montana, there's a Dan Marino, dog. For every, fucking Patrick Mahomes, there's a fucking Jim Kelly. There's like just shit like Donovan McNabb, bro. Donovan McNabb was a great quarterback. He just could never win the big one. It's just Rodgers is good, dog. Rodgers, I think he could be a difference maker, but he is going to need a defense on this team for sure, dog. Because he's not going to be able to put up the points. It don't matter how many points you put up when your defense is giving up fucking more.
He's a leader.
That's another thing, you got to take money into consideration. You know what I mean?
He's a leader, though, bro.
He's going to cost you, bro. Going to cost you. Aaron Rodgers is going to cost you money, bro. Don't give me.
He's going to restructure, Dirty, but I don't know how much though.
He's going, bro.
He did say he was willing to restructure for any team he goes to.
It doesn't matter. restructure or not, it's still going to cost you. Even with his veteranness, let's call it his veteranness, right? With his ability to know the game, what he supposedly offers as a team leader, is going to get him paid.
Okay, so I got a question for everybody. Just a yes or no answer, nothing, no elaboration, no nothing. If we get a rookie quarterback, is DA staying? Yes or
no? No.
I think DA is staying if we have Stidham.
That's not what I asked. That's not what I asked. That's not what I asked, brother. It's a yes or no question. If we get a rookie quarterback, is DA staying? Yes or no?
Not.
I say no.
Of course I say no.
He's staying this year, yes. Next year, probably not.
I say
unless that rookie comes in and does something phenomenal and is actually a really good player.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it all depends. I mean, you could say if they bring in a rookie quarterback, but nobody expected Brock Purdy to be like that. You know what I mean? I know he didn't play well and shit like that, but nobody expected that, to happen. So it's just like shit can happen though, where you don't know who they get in. Say they do get a second round Jason Richardson, dog, and that fool comes in and fucking bees like, what the fuck? Like, he starts tearing it up. Just never know, but I mean, I don't see it. I don't see it though. Huh?
But I understand he's a rookie, but he's sat. So he was able to get, you know what I'm saying? He got the speed of the game kind of, on the sideline. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he was just thrown in the fire. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
Purdy.
What do you mean? Oh, at the beginning of the season?
Yeah, he wasn't their day one starter. You know what I'm saying?
So, no, for sure. That's what we got Stidham for.
He wasn't the backup either.
He was
a third stringer.
Yeah.
If we're gonna do something like that, bro, like I swear to God, bro, and I hate saying this shit, but I think Stidham, grab Heineke and draft a rookie quarterback, bro, and then just build whatever you need to build, bro. I think that's gonna be the best bet. I would run with Stidham, give him a shot. At this point, if Rodgers doesn't come, bro, that's gonna be our only fucking option. That's gonna be the only.
Stroud wants to be a Raider.
Who does?
Yeah, he wants to be a Raider, but the Raiders are not going to move up. But do you guys? I don't think anybody on this panel is aware that the Raiders are looking at a quarterback that was not on the radar until last week. Tanner McKee from fucking Stanford. That's who they want.
Yeah,
and this is coming from the inside the fucking organization because I know somebody that knows somebody.
Yeah, because of who's going to be a coach next year and come into the NFL. Who's his coach in Stanford?
Shaw?
Oh, Shaw.
I like Shaw.
What's the player?
I like Shaw too.
He's a Stanford quarterback.
Tanner McKee, Stanford quarterback. He's like 6'3", 6'4", some shit like that.
Very smart kid, big arm. He's actually,
he was not on my radar until last week, until I heard Captain Jack talk about it. I'm like, what the fuck, Tanner McKee?
Nah, you'll hear about him at the what's it called?
Combine.
At the combine.
So what do you think about a stopgap? I hate this.
I'm glad y'all getting back to quarterbacks because, as the title says, man, are the Raiders headed for another quarterback carousel, bro?
What are you talking about? We already in it.
Yeah. What do you guys think
yes, Birdie, I'm going to say yes.
Hey, with saying this, I don't want this guy, but what do you think about Tannehill? I don't want him. But what do you guys think about Tannehill?
I don't want him. No, that would be a no.
I'd rather get Jacoby Brissett.
I would take a Brissett over him.
Yeah, I'll take Brissett all day long. Fuck Tannehill. No.
I'm telling you, what the Raiders need to do is draft a kid or trade their value for next year. Bring in Jacoby Brissett to train everybody for this offense because he knows the offense like the back of his.
He does know his offense.
He knows the offense like the back of his hands. He's actually a really good teacher. Every guy he's been with has played well once they replaced him. He always leaves the team better when he leaves. He's never made a team worse.
Right, wait, before you go, I honestly think if they wouldn't have they couldn't because they gave so much fucking guarantee to Deshaun Watson. But if they wouldn't have fucking switched them out, I think they would have made the playoffs, dog, as that last seed. Over that because they were in it up until the fucking the Steelers game too. When we were playing the Steelers, the Browns were just right behind us. Like they were like tied with us or something like that. And then because they had already started Deshaun Watson 2 games and he went 0-2.
Mark my words, he's gonna be the next player coach. That's gonna be a really good coach.
Okay, hold on.
Hey, Omar, don't say y'all. You say whoever said that shit, bro.
What?
Yeah, address the motherfucker that said it.
Yeah,
said what?
Y'all, you lumping everybody in, man. Wait, nigga, I didn't say that. Bro, I didn't say that at all.
What did he say?
You never heard me say bring in a side of beef to teach nobody nothing, bro. I'm good.
What is Omar talking about? Who's he trying to
I'm
address?
good on Jacoby Brisket, bro.
Brisket.
I'm good on brisket, bro.
I'm kind of hungry.
From
that dude's career is cooked, bro.
I don't eat red meat.
I don't know. He's a good game manager.
Yeah, but out of all the quarterbacks out there, he's going to be the best option for our team.
And go find me Willie Beeman, bro. Go find
He is Willie Beeman. He is Willie Beeman. He is Willie Beeman. Look at him. He literally is Willie Beeman.
And that fool always plays good against the Raiders. I'll tell you that for sure.
Who? Oh, Brissett? Nah.
Yeah.
He's Willie Beeman.
Against him when he was a Colt, when he was a Dolphin. Fuck, we always have problems.
Yeah, last year we barely beat him in overtime. I went to that game, dog. He fucking was carrying it up.
Oh shit, you went to that game? Oh my god.
Against Miami when they fucking played us, and Brissett was the quarterback.
I'm just
saying.
saying.
Only thing Brissett and Willie Beeman got in common is that they black.
Man, let's be real. We're not can we just be real? All right, let's be real. We're not winning it next year, man. We're not.
No, we're not. Not
okay. So let's set us up.
Shit.
I believe.
Fuck that! I believe shit, nigga. This was real. We're not winning next year.
We're not winning. We're not winning.
Fuck
right
that!
now.
We're not winning.
Hey,
let's be real and let's set ourselves up for the future to get better. Jacoby Brissett always leaves a team in better position when he plays for them. He always does.
He does. I'm not gonna lie.
The quarterbacks behind them come in ready to play. That quarterback room is good.
Question. Sell that to DA. Listen. You listen.
I already know he's gone. He's gone. We don't have a team that can keep him.
You turn around and get this information. Like, I got Jacoby Brissett. Now you got to turn around and tell DA.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm trading him to get better. He doesn't make me better. He doesn't make me better now, and I know I can't win with him. And I know I'm not going to get anything for him.
So listen, your only option. Check this out, my G. If your only option is Brissett, right?
Look at it.
You got to trade him for one. There's no point of getting Brissett.
But we can't get Carr. We can't get Carr. We're not going to get Aaron Rodgers on a 1-year rental. Ryan Tannehill's garbage. Who was it? Bradford? I said Sam Bradford. Who else is that? Hold on, let me bring it up. Shit. Let's just bring it up. Like, look at it. There's nothing out there. There's nothing out there.
So it goes
Uncle Rico?
back to what I said.
Uncle Rico?
Like what are we looking at?
Gardner Minshew?
We're gonna downgrade, bro. We're gonna downgrade the quarterback position.
You got Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Jimmy G, Teddy Bridgewater, Mason Rudolph, Daniel Jones, Case Keenum, Joe Flacco, Geno Smith, Andy Dalton.
It's the Geno.
I'm not interested in
Geno Smith is
none of that.
None of that.
I'm not interested in none of that shit, bro.
See, this is one of the biggest things that everyone fucking tends to forget. There's 31 other fucking teams.
Yeah, so they don't have to sign with us. They don't have to sign with us.
Here's something
I know, but 46 seconds of his tape, bro. Not even that. 30 seconds. He sucks.
There's also 30 teams with better defenses too.
There's 31 teams.
Wired up.
Hey, but DA's making his pitch right now though. Dog, you see him fucking trying to work that shit, fucking trying to get his.
This nigga can
Yeah,
throw
but
fastball.
again, it's a 1-year rental game. Fuck.
It all depends, though. No, it all depends. I don't know if that's like Lo was saying, how he was saying. Who knows if it's a 1 year, maybe 2. And
Man,
in 2 years you can develop another quarterback. You know what I mean?
You got to pray for 2. You got to pray for 2 because you never know what fucking Rodgers wants to do. Like next year, he could be like, "I'm gonna go on a fucking 6-month hiatus and in Antarctica." We don't know what the fuck he was gonna do.
You gotta understand something, bro. Like, when people put that narrative out about him, he just cleared that shit up. He's like, bro, all it is he's just going on fucking vacation, pretty much. That's all it is, bro. And everyone's making it like, oh, he's doing fucking cocaine and fucking heroin with fucking Malaysian hookers.
How many times has he told the Packers he's gonna retire?
Right, but he's not, bro. He's not.
Ayahuasca.
He blatantly said it. He's not retiring, bro. He's just going to go kick it. That's what he's fucking doing. It's like
he just likes to be like Favre, dog. He's still gonna play like 3-4 more years.
Yeah, bro.
He's gonna retire every offseason, but he's gonna play like 3-4 more years.
Look, if he goes to the Jet, he literally is Brett Favre. He's literally Brett Favre if he goes to the Jets in Minnesota.
He said he doesn't want to go to the Jets, so I don't know.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want, but if they send enough money, I'm gone. See y'all. I'm gone.
You know what? He's always gonna be tied to Rodgers, bro.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
He's tied to fucking Favre, bro.
And people say he's better than Favre already.
Ooh.
Well, I mean,
A-Rod.
He's not.
They're on the same level.
No.
There you go.
I don't know. I got to put Rodgers above because he went to 2 Super Bowls versus 1, so I don't know.
And if he takes the Jets, who have a Super Bowl caliber defense.
I mean, if you go touchdown to interception ratio, it's like by far Rodgers. You know what I mean? Because
that's facts.
That's the field, it really doesn't fucking matter, bro. This guy could be doing fucking cocaine and then in the morning going and fucking throwing footballs with fucking I don't give a shit, bro. As long as the guy fucking comes in and plays ball, bro.
No, you can't do cocaine on my team.
I'm joking. I'm talking shit, bro. But
you can't do cocaine.
That Leon Lett shit is done. That Leon Lett Michael Irvin era shit is gone. They ain't letting that shit happen again. They ain't letting that shit happen again. It's over.
You can suck a big on my team, but you can't do no coke.
Listen.
I hope nobody heard that, Dirk, but I heard it. Like I said, that cocaine, nah, you ain't. They gonna be like, yo, he ain't never ran that fast. Nah, something wrong. They gonna get drug tested. They gonna get drug tested like supposedly Pat Mahomes got drug tested in the mid-quarter.
Yeah, look at him, bro. Look at him. Rodgers is Vegas, bro. Look at the way his style, the way he fucking does. He does what he does. He kicks it, whatever. When I plays golf, it's Vegas, bro. DA's there. DA kind of has this attitude that I haven't seen, bro. I haven't seen DA ever have this kind of attitude that he did this year. He's playing a little different.
He was in Green Bay. They don't got no media. He's been like this.
No, but I watch DA, bro. I'm from Fresno State, bro. I'm from Fresno, bro. I watch DA no matter what. Any player from Fresno State, I watch. You know what I'm saying? So I've been watching him. So he's not the same. It's just different. He's just different. So he needs Vegas needs to be that place, bro. And that's the thing. Rodgers is that. And that would help. That would take a lot of
because I think you can still go young quarterback. You can still go get a young quarterback, or maybe sit Garbers behind there, or still go get a young quarterback to and really develop fucking under Rodgers. You know what I mean? For a year or 2.
You can make all the arguments in the world for Aaron Rodgers, bro. If the regime doesn't want him, what are we talking about?
That's another. Not dirty. How do you know that? How do you know they don't want him? Have you actually heard someone say that?
They would have let the Packers send us a trade offer. That's how you know.
We're already looking into it. It's already been reported, bro.
He would have talked to the Packers.
The Raiders contacted the Packers to see what it would take to get Rodgers.
They have not contacted. They have not.
I don't know if that's a false report, but they did report it.
How do you know that, JT?
Huh?
How do you know that?
It might be a false report, but I know that they did report that shit, that they said that supposedly.
Because if it was, it would have been all over everybody's news. That would have been the biggest story in the NFL.
Well, no. Well, they said that the Jets.
It would have been the biggest story in the NFL that Aaron Rodgers was going to get traded for Derek Carr.
No.
Everyone would have reported
they
that.
Said, no,
that's how you know.
The Jets had reached out to see what the Green Bay wanted, right? To see what like a feeler. What would it take to get Rodgers? And then like 2 days later, they said the Raiders also reached out to with that same inquiry, pretty much.
No, so
like asking.
So we didn't reach
I know that report came out. I don't know if it's a false report.
Yeah, it's a false report. Let me clarify for you, Gabe. So we have not reached out to them at all pertaining to anything about Aaron Rodgers. We have not. Because one, we're not interested in giving up our draft picks for a guy who was not considered to being open for at least a 3-year contract. He is on a year-to-year basis right now. And that does not sit well with us. And so therefore, we are one of the teams that could be in the market for Aaron Rodgers, but right now we're not. Everything that my guy is telling me on the inside is that Garoppolo is the guy that they want. Mm-hmm. Garoppolo is the guy that they're going to try and get out of Frisco. So that's where they're at. They are more wrapped up in getting Jimmy G than they are Aaron Rodgers.
That makes sense. I don't know. That makes sense from this standpoint to where I believe that because Jimmy G's for sure going to be available. Rodgers still needs to come out and say, so they're not putting their pretty much their effort into like that type of shit because that's still a hypothetical to where you don't even know what cars. I mean, what like everybody's been saying, you don't even know what Rodgers is still going to decide because he still needs to go to that retreat and shit and still ask the either Green Bay that he wants to stay or he wants to be traded. So I think that's why right now for sure I think because Jimmy G's for sure going to be available. He's a free agent this year. So I think their plan for sure right now is that's plan A.
They're more interested in getting Jimmy G for free, not costing them any draft picks when I say free. You know what I mean? And not giving up any of their draft capital and moving forward. Now, that's not going to keep DA around the next year, but DA is here for this year. The season coming up, DA is here for that. He's not going anywhere. He will be here. You know what I mean? But for me, bro, I'll take Aaron Rodgers over Jimmy G, but I don't want either one of them. Truthfully, I don't want either one of them. I'm on the firm belief that you told me that you thought that Stidham was better than DC and that you needed time to evaluate him to get him ready for next season. Well, here comes next season, and you need to fucking play him. That's what you told me.
I think that was a money issue.
You know he's a backup, man. He knows he's a backup, man. I don't know why people keep saying that. That's a career backup, man.
That was a money issue to where they didn't want to get hurt. You know what I mean? They didn't want Carr to get hurt and have to fuck it because that guarantee us if he got hurt, that guaranteed the $44 million. You know what I mean? They have to that automatically guaranteed $44 million. So their dumbasses went. Even though he doesn't really ever get hurt since 2016, and they took him out the last 2 games and showed their hand, and that's why they had no leverage in the offseason.
Yeah. No, they fucked up with that one. They should have let him fucking either play out or fucking bench him in fucking September if you're gonna fucking do that. But don't fucking wait till 2 games left in the season to fucking bench him. I didn't get that move at all.
In the draft this year.
What quarterback we could draft?
No. Okay, hypothetical. This year, what quarterbacks came out of the draft?
This year?
Last year?
Well, you mean last year?
Last year, yeah.
That dude in Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Pickett.
Yeah. Pickett, Cody Pickett, Stidham. Stedman, or whatever the fuck. The dude, the dude in Atlanta. The dude in Atlanta.
Ritter. And then there's Ritter.
Ritter. Desmond Ritter. Yeah.
So imagine that guy. If we would have traded Carr at the beginning of the year, we would at least have. I think we would have got at least 2 number 1 draft picks for him.
Let's see.
And we would have had DA's draft picks, so that's 3 number 1 draft picks right there.
All right. So this who came out: Matt Corral, Kenny Pickett, Malik Willis, Sam Howell, Desmond Ritter, Carson Strong, Brock Purdy, Bailey Zappi,
Zappy.
EJ Purry.
No, okay, we're good.
Jack
We're good.
Conan,
Never mind.
Dustin
That's
Coons,
it. It's only
Skylar
three guys
Thompson.
that are fucking playing. So only three guys that are that whole draft are fucking were played in 22 and they were okay.
Well, no, see, Zappy played, Purdy
Zappy, Purdy,
Ritter played,
yeah,
Pickett
that's
played,
three.
Willis played,
Four,
Sam Howell played,
Sam Howell played at the end of the season. Yeah.
Okay.
See,
and none of them
nice. Ritter would have been nice. I was gonna
go. Zappy did all right.
That would be the only.
Zappy got benched,
but he played. He played all right. He won some games.
But see, this is the thing though. That would have just made more sense for the team.
I think that was more to fucking light a fire under what's his name's ass because they put him right back in. You know what I mean? Yeah. They put what's his name? Fucking Jones.
Max Jones.
I think that was to light a fire under his.
Zappy played because Jones was hurt.
Yeah, he got his ankle hurt. He had a high ankle sprain.
No, he messed up his shoulder.
His shoulder?
He messed up his shoulder. That's why he couldn't throw the ball.
he really can't throw the ball anyway, though. But that man, I remember at the beginning of the offseason, they were fucking. That's one thing that they were talking about too. Would they trade for his ass? Like, fuck no.
Like, what are we talking about? Getting Jones? What the fuck? I don't want to give draft picks for fucking Mac Jones. Fuck that.
DA will really leave on the spot. DA will ask for a trade on the spot. Now he'll be like, get me out of here.
I don't want to be traded today, motherfuckers.
Y'all don't see how the dominoes are falling. Like y'all fail to realize that this year's DA. Well, it's like we have to worry about next year's going to be Max.
I just want to see first what moves we're gonna make this offseason, and that will be really telling.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Let me say that here. It's DA this year, or Josh this year, really. DA next year, and then it's going to be Max.
Nah.
Yeah.
If we won in 6 at week 7, bro, this motherfucker's out of here, and the next coaching staff is not getting rid of those.
But that's why you want him to play Stidham, because you know he's not going to do.
Exactly.
that's how I know that play. What you saying? Now, put this motherfucker Stidham. No, but he's going to Stidham. Like,
I'm playing this motherfucker's demise.
He just want him gone. He just want him the fuck out of here.
Hey, man.
Out of here. You should have to play with Stidham, nigga. Prove me you was right. Prove me you was right. If you can't do that, you are out of here, bro. See ya.
No, like the writings. Oh my god! I just pray this cat doesn't go to fucking Dallas, man. I pray he don't go to Dallas.
Who? Carr?
Yeah.
He ain't going to Dallas.
He grew up a Cowboy fan, no?
You don't think he? You don't think he can go to Dallas
right now?
You don't think? You don't think Jones won't sign him?
I wouldn't.
So
I wouldn't.
So what is he going to do with fucking the other quarterback? What I mean, Dak Prescott. I mean,
he'll be a back. He'll be a backup, and then he'll get traded in the offseason.
Backup $19 million a year.
Jerry Jones
or whatever the fuck he's making.
Hey, shit.
He'll be a backup until somebody take him off their hands.
Ain't that what we paid Mariota?
I think it is.
No, Mariota only got 10. I mean, this motherfucker making almost $20 million a year would be to be a backup.
He's not going to be a backup. We trade him. There's value.
Yeah, they're going to trade him, but he'll be a backup if Carr.
Oh yeah, somebody will trade for him, dog. Somebody will trade for Dak.
You have to. You can't keep two fucking quarterbacks making that.
Within the division too. Somebody will fucking try to get him.
Don't let JT fool y'all and act like that's some shit he just came up with. Nigga, I said that shit 2 weeks ago.
No, I know.
All right.
I mean, he did grow up. He grew up a Cowboy fan. They said that.
I didn't feed that to you.
I can't put it past him. No,
I told y'all what my worst nightmare would be. Is for fucking Carr to go to the Cowboys and them motherfuckers play in our stadium and win the fucking Super Bowl. That's my fucking worst nightmare.
No, my worst nightmare has been going to the Niners. Right before that. My worst nightmare has been going to the Niners.
That's what I've been telling people. As soon as he got benched, I said that.
Go back and watch that show, and you'll see. I literally said it on that show before you even got here.
We was talking.
If he goes to
You
either one of
called
those
me.
teams, Cowboys or
You
Niners.
called me and I said, bro, my nightmare is about can possibly happen.
We didn't talk about that. We didn't talk about that.
We'll have to look. Because I'm
wouldn't
telling you,
want
that is my worst nightmare is for the fucking Cowgirls to be playing in our stadium in the fucking Super Bowl. That is my worst nightmare.
That ain't happening. The only worst nightmare you would have is the Niners. If he goes to the Niners and he wins the Super Bowl, that's the worst nightmare.
I'd rather the Niners play in our stadium than the fucking Cowboys. I really would.
I got a strong feeling that DC will end up in Dallas and Dak gets traded. That's what I'm thinking. I think Dak gets traded.
Come on now.
You know what I mean?
I think he's going to end up with the fucking Saints, dog. I think he's going to end up with the Saints because the Saints probably told him, hey, we're going to give you this much. Don't make us give up. They're like, don't make us give up
the
shit.
Saints ain't giving them 40 games just to make sure.
Let them release you. We're going to give you this much bonus. Don't trip.
We'll give you 25.
He's not playing for money. He's playing to win. He's not playing for money.
Hey, that's a winnable division easily, and they got a good defense.
Dallas is a playoff team, though.
Yeah, you could win to get to the playoffs. You're not winning in the playoffs with the Saints, and you're not even going to possibly. You might not even have your fucking best player on the team.
They got a lot of cap space, though. They got a lot of cap space. Do they get some other pieces in there? Do they get some other pieces in there on the offense? They got Kamara.
No, he's not guaranteed. He got his court case coming up.
In 2023.
And if Alvin Kamara is not there, they're not a playoff team.
That is true. But then again, though, if he is there,
who are you going to depend on? Michael Thomas? Who you going to depend on that team?
Olave had a breakout season last year. He had almost 1,000 yards. He had for a rookie.
Bro,
with Tyson Hill,
they got draft picks.
Hill at quarterback. I mean, he almost had 1,000 yards.
Let Alvin Kamara come off that team and watch what they do to that little Olave.
I agree with you there.
Watch what defense start to do to that kid. They're gonna tee off on his ass.
Yeah, but that offensive line is way better than ours.
But
I'm not talking about Carr. I'm just talking about their weapons. They're not gonna have no weapons.
Would be way better for Carr.
That team is built around Alvin Kamara, not no fucking receiver.
That's why
you have no Kamara, you have no team.
Okay, what about Tampa Bay?
Because you're gonna have to have 8 in the box, which is gonna allow that Olave kid to get 1-on-1. If Kamara ain't there, he's gonna be seeing double and triple. Because Michael Thomas ain't gonna make the whole season. He's proven he's not gonna stay healthy.
That whole division, though, that whole division is winnable. He could go to any team in that division. Like I could see him going to Tampa.
It is, but you're not winning in the playoffs. You're just getting to the playoffs. You're not winning.
You got Mike Evans and fucking and Godwin.
Chris Godwin.
I don't trust the coach. I don't trust the coaching staff. I don't.
Now you do got a defense there that's been proven in the fucking playoffs that they do have a good defense.
Yeah, but they also had Tom Brady as a leader. True. Now you got. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna compare nobody to the GOAT, and he's the ultimate motivator.
It all depends on what teams have interest in him, really, and those are the teams that have shown interest already.
Yeah, and they might not even wait. And Byron Leftwich is gone, isn't he?
Yeah, they fired.
Yeah, so they got a whole new offense coming in.
The only thing I could see, the only reason I could see him going to the Jets, just because I know the weather issue is a big thing and all that shit, but. That Todd Downing hiring was a big, to maybe get him to lure him there. You know what I mean? Because he did good under Todd Downing.
He didn't do good under Todd Downing. He went 6-10 under that motherfucker. What do you mean he did good against him?
What do you mean?
In 2017, we went 6-10 with Todd Downing as the offensive coordinator because Musgrave got fired. Todd Downing, he didn't do good against that motherfucker.
But he knows his system, and he knows that, and that's why they hired him.
Let's see what was the stats.
The only reason why I think it'll work with Downey, if they go to Indianapolis, because what's the name that we got hired? He has a great offensive mind, and him and fucking Carr and what's the name will be a great combo. Downey.
Oh yeah, Downing was the QB coach, and Musgrave was the offensive coordinator in 2016.
And then Downing
2016.
Yeah,
Downey took over in
coordinator, and
17.
that's when Derek Carr was injured. That was
Downey was the quarterbacks coach for him in 2016 when he went on that run.
Carr was what, 62%, 3,500 yards, 22 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, only 15 games. He went 6-9. EJ Manuel went 0-1.
That was the year he became offensive coordinator, right?
EJ
Yeah,
Manuel.
in
God,
2017.
I remember that. EJ Manuel. Oh, God. The
shit.
carousel of quarterbacks, bro.
Man, for real. That's when we forget to mention sometimes, dog. EJ Manuel.
There's probably only one team that has all those jerseys.
Was all bad when I saw him at training camp. I was like, man, this ain't.
When he got picked by the Bills in the first round, that's when I knew he was all bad.
After he took that hit with the Bills, he was never the same. I forgot who hit him, but once he got hit, bro, it was over. I've never seen a hit in somebody's career like that outside of Joe Theismann.
Jason Campbell or Josh Campbell? Adam Smith? Jason
Fuck
Campbell,
that
right?
motherfucker, man. Fucking Auburn motherfucker. He's a buster, man. Jason Campbell's ass.
Hey, you don't think they would have done better if they would have kept him instead of fucking Palmer?
He was better, but Jason Campbell, he's like Marcus Allen to me almost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he.
Man, bro, we ain't talking about your personal feelings. Bro. We talking about
man. I'm talking about quarterback carousel. We're in it. It's not that we're in it. We're in it, man.
We're not in it. We've had
how in it? Who's our starting quarterback? Who's going to be our starting quarterback week 1?
Look, if Jason,
we don't have one. We're in the quarterback carousel now. Congratulations.
Look it. A
Chase
carousel. Like there's about 8 of them, and just going like this in a circle. There's like a bunch of them.
Wait. Low. Who is our starting quarterback? Who is our starting quarterback?
None. So it's not a carousel.
Now, we're in quarterback carousel.
Nobody in fucking under contract.
When you don't got a quarterback that you can name as your day one, you're in quarterback carousel.
Contract is Garbers, right now?
Chase Garbers.
That's it. He's the only one under contract.
Wait. Chase Wait, we don't. Oh, that's right. Stidham's not even under contract.
No, he's not even under contract.
No, they got to re-sign him. Yep. Chase Garbers is the only quarterback we have on contract.
Wait, so we use him as a pawn? So he could even dip out and be like, "Nah, y'all fucked me." Wow, I forgot. We use him as a pawn, and he knows he didn't even get a fair shot. He's like, "Wait, y'all use me? You don't give me a fair shot."
If a team says, "Oh shit, he played good against the Niners," and they decide to be like, "Oh shit, you know what? I'm gonna go fucking offer him some money."
Yep,
they could take it from us.
That's pretty much it. Yep.
Welcome to quarterback carousel hell. Back at it.
Who knows? Chase Garbers might be our next Pat Mahomes. We need a fucking plan to find out.
Hey, another thing too is think about this. Linebackers coach Mayo from Patriots system.
Gerard Mayo.
Coach somewhere, right? So there's a couple of head coaching positions open. Guess what system he runs? Daniels. Guess who would fit in whatever system he goes to.
Hey, where is Eric Bieniemy going? He'll never go to the Raiders because of all.
I don't think Bieniemy is going anywhere. I would stay there.
He was getting interviews for what's it called? He got an interview coming up.
It's his turn to be a head coach.
No. Next year. I'm telling you, he will be the Raiders' next coach if he don't get hired this offseason and we fire Josh McDaniels.
But don't they like have like something to like the organization about that?
Man, that's just what's his name? Who's our quarterback? His daughter. His daughter.
His daughter was killed.
Yeah, for that. So he has like a whole little thing about it because his DV case.
Mm-hmm.
But at this point,
that's why I think 1 year that he was up for interviews, like the Raiders didn't even give him an interview.
Yeah,
which was fucked up. That was some bullshit.
Yep. At this point,
project too, though.
He's been reformed. They're on good terms. Sorry, Biletnikoff, brother. You don't come before the shield.
I mean, bro, like you there's rehabilitation, right? Like this is America, like they say. I mean, he's rehabilitated himself. He has fucking, you made up for it. They just fucking whatever time. I know that shit is not condoned upon, like that. You're never supposed to do that shit, but hey, I mean, you gotta. He's paid his dues, like they say. He paid his dues to society, like they say.
When you've got owners who've done what they've done, you've got players who've actually killed people, who consistently
people have
drive
killed people
drunk.
and gotten second chances. I'm talking, if you commit murder, okay, then that's like no second chance. But anything else, like fuck.
There was a guy who killed somebody. He just wasn't convicted of murder. Dante Starward.
Middle of the night.
And he got a second chance.
Middle of the night, driving, dog.
Supposedly, a lot of people knew about Aaron Hernandez, but they just weren't saying anything at the time when he was playing. Shoot, what's his name? I can't think of the other guy.
Hey, have you seen the new documentary that fucking? I don't want to watch it just because fucking like I seen a preview of it and I seen where fucking Saragusa lands on Gannon and it pissed me off.
Oh,
but it's that new Baltimore, the Bullies of Baltimore.
Baltimore
It's
Bullies.
like it's like a documentary, but
watch that shit too, bro. Like
they talk about Ray Lewis's case, I think at the beginning or whatever.
Oh yeah,
I think beat a murder case, dog. He beat a murder case, dog.
No, he was
double murder case.
As you can see, there is a timer.
I don't like the timer.
That's what he's getting off, isn't it?
yeah,
getting off.
So not your show. But I appreciate being here.
Oh, to end the show? Oh, I thought it was like a time we got a certain amount of time to talk.
If he giving me 8 minutes to talk, we cool.
Yeah.
That's how we cool. You give me 8 minutes, we cool.
That's the whole topic,
That is the new 10-minute countdown. That is the new 10-minute countdown.
Yeah, I'm not even looking.
You know what I mean? I don't just want to end it on. Nope. I threw up the timer now. So,
it's just like
to close out the show.
It's like eerie.
Yeah,
it's like eerie.
If it gets active, you might have to give me control like Loom. Because I'm about to yell at Gabe. I'm not gonna let you talk to me like that and don't think you're not about to get no hit back. I was being nice, man. I was like, I ain't gonna let you talk to me like that, motherfucker.
Got me in the fucking middle of a fucking hit, dog.
At one point, you're just trying to get in your screen.
Yeah, you're gonna have to see me, Gabe.
Damn.
Willie's.
Hey, Lo, let me get your closing thoughts on the title. Are the Raiders headed for another carousel, and how long? If so, how long?
To be determined, bro. I don't even want. I can't. So at this, basically, yeah. We're gonna be in a carousel right now, even though I kind of am talking shit. At the point we don't have a quarterback, so we are technically in a carousel. Yep. The only reason why I say we're not in the carousel is because there's not three quarterbacks that we're actually looking at. It's everybody we're just looking at. So these aren't people that are actually at our doorstep. You see what I'm saying? So at this point, yeah. But I mean, if we get Rodgers, we're cool. If we don't, then we yes. So that's where I'm leaving it at. But thank you, bro, for letting me.
Always, brother.
Thank you.
Juan, my brother.
We are in fact in a carousel, and we only got one horse on the carousel.
How long do you think this carousel lasts?
Until we ship out the coaching staff.
Does that mean we go back in the carousel once we ship them out, though?
Yep.
I was gonna wait till my turn. I'm sorry.
Merry-go-round. Sorry.
I wasn't trying to say it that way, but yeah.
Keep sweating my hair right now.
I mean, how long? And I hate to say it like this, but how long did it take for us to get a quarterback in here for at least 9 years? Stable.
13.
Like 12 years?
13.
Okay, so
took us 13 years.
Time.
To get
long time.
It's going to take another long time.
Yep, from the Saragusa hit till we drafted DC, 13 years.
Because remember, every head coach has to get their guy.
I have a feeling. I got it.
So I'm done. Pass it.
Cool,
God
Joe.
bless you guys. Twan on ice.
I say we're in the carousel, and if we finish last in 23, then we're going to draft Caleb Williams. So if we draft Caleb Williams, then our carousel will be over next year. But if we don't, I don't know. Could be a while.
Okay.
But I do know McDaniels will be fired if we fucking start 1-0-6 or 1-7 or some bullshit like that.
Let me go back to Low. He was getting ready to say something before I go to JT. JT will take up all the time.
I was gonna make a joke, bro. Don't even worry about it. I'm hot.
Okay. JT, what's up?
I think I said earlier, we're already in carousel. And to be honest with you, I think we'll be in carousel for another 5 years.
Damn.
Wow, that was only 10 seconds.
Fuck.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you. Quarterback isn't gonna be our problem. Quarterback isn't gonna be our problem next year. And the year after that, it's not gonna be quarterback again. We're gonna have guys that we need to sign that are franchise guys.
So I think what we should do is we should make a quarterback our problem. So let's just do mediocre and let's just level it out. You know what I mean? And go from there. So yeah.
Make a quarterback our problem.
I appreciate you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. You know what I mean? If you're new to the channel, you know what I mean? Hey, if you want, you don't have to, but if you want to, subscribe. Like the video. Yep. It's your choice. You know what I mean? But I appreciate it. You know what I mean? As the other channels say, it helps the algorithms find me. Gabe, my brother, what you got for me?
Fuck, dog. I think there's a couple of options we could go with, but it's gonna be a big fucking offseason to where if you don't get some guy that, like, I think there's only actually two options. I know that a lot of people talk shit about Jimmy G, but I think he can he can keep this team afloat. But the best, I think that my best scenario would be Aaron Rodgers for me, and then still draft a quarterback. Still draft a quarterback to learn under Rodgers, and then hopefully, Rodgers can restructure. But other than that, dog, but I do see like this team swing and miss, dog, because we have that's been our story for last couple years. So it all depends, dog. Fucking this free agency is gonna be big, dog. In the beginning of free agency, though, because Aaron Rodgers is gonna be a big domino.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty, if I can jump in real quick.
Go ahead.
Factor this, you guys, when you're thinking about this too. And I'm saying this to everybody in the chat. Factor all the good teams that are out there. When you factor all the good teams that are out there, what do? Do they get a quarterback first and then build the team? Or do they build the team and then get the quarterback?
Twan, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. They build their
so that whole Lo just said, what Lo just said, let's make quarterback our problem. He just shot that shit down.
I was talking shit. Come on, bro.
I know. I just want to. I'm talking bullshit.
You know that I'm not that stupid. I just say stupid shit.
Bro. So with this draft,
twinkle, baby, twinkle.
Are we drafting a quarterback this draft?
Hopefully.
Are we drafting a quarterback this?
I mean, I think
I'm not. Look, so as I said, you know what I mean. So let me get mine in real quick. You know what I mean. So I finish up this last minute in 30 seconds. Yeah. Yes, the Raiders are in a carousel. It's going to be a long carousel. If we don't pick the right guy, you know what I mean. Somehow, some way, this front office has to get shit under order. You're gonna have to start heading in a direction that shows some semblance of wanting to win. You just let a quarterback that was worth something walk out for nothing because you chose to do everything the wrong way. You know what I mean? And then you got screwed in the end because the NFL Player Association is going to stand with its players. And they realized that what you did to Derek Carr was a fucked up thing.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of how you feel about him, you still, and I don't care if you like him, dislike him, you know what I mean? You still got to recognize that what we did was fucked up on both ends. Not only did we fuck him over, we fucked ourselves over as well. The best thing for them to have done would have been for them to go ahead and let him play the last two games and try and trade him in the offseason. You know what I mean? That would have been better. You know what I mean? If people would have called, you would have entertained the offers. You know what I mean? Just like a year ago when offers were coming in. They may not have been the most, but you know what? They were offers. And you know what? Now you have nothing.
They would have been better this year.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to ask you one thing. If that situation with the Las Vegas Aces turns out to be as bad as it is,
damn,
would y'all be okay with MD selling the Raiders?
Fuck yeah.
Yep.
If it's Magic Johnson and his corporation, yeah, in his group, yeah.
I mean, I think at that point, I think he's gonna have to though, because there's gonna be like they're gonna start like really like. I mean, if they already do, but you imagine how hard it's gonna get like players to get over here.
Because from what I'm hearing, that shit's getting serious.
It is going to be,
and it's building up more steam because a certain lawyer might take up that case for her.
Also,
so it might be bad.
Under the table, right? It's under the table payment.
Right.
No, from what they were doing with her because they got rid of her because of her pregnancy.
Another night, another show. You know what I mean? We're not going to start this way out. 50 million things on YouTube. The fact that you allow me to grace your screen, allow my panel to grace your screen for any amount of time was greatly appreciated. You know what I mean? Much love, much respect to everybody that pulls up. You could be anywhere in the world. The fact that you chose to be here, man, hey, from the bottom of my heart, I really do appreciate it. And as always, no matter how much it rains, you can never stop the sun from shining. Raider Nation, YouTube, get your